Hey, how's it going? How's it going? So if you're waiting, I appreciate you waiting in here for the show to get started. I'm going to go pretty slow here for the first couple minutes because I want to talk about some stuff and I want to give people a chance to trickle into the auction so I don't have to repeat anything. But it looks like we got about 7 of you in here right now. That is awesome. You talking about the auction you were in, Bravo? Yeah, so as we wait for those people to trickle in, hey, what's up, Economics? How's it going? Hey, Preston. Bravo's been in here hanging out. I appreciate that. There's a lot of other auctions going on right now, and there's one massive one. So, hey, Brennan, how's it going? So essentially, here's the deal. I was advised by a lot of people. Oh, hey, cool. Right on. Right on. I was wondering what you meant by change, but that makes sense. How's it going, dude? Hey, Headless. So that's awesome. We're getting some people in here. Like I said, there's a ton of other auctions going on. True. Hey, buddy. And I definitely want to, you know, get the most out of these books. I'm not a dealer. I'm not a comic book shop. These are books I'm selling for my personal collection to, you know, help out my family or to fund buying other stuff. So I can't really afford to lose a bunch of money on these books, but I still wanted to do a show tonight. And the biggest reason why is because this is my first auction. There's going to be kinks to iron out. There's going to be bugs. There's going to be, you know, me making mistakes because it's my first time doing it or whatever. Hey, Larissa, how's it going? Yo. Hey, SG. Cool. I'm glad we're getting some people in here. But I'll still do an auction. I'm holding back some of those big books you probably saw if you saw my IG, a preview, something like that. And what I'll do is an auction for those next weekend, probably. I'm thinking like Saturday, maybe, you know, I'll make sure I make an announcement about that. I don't want anybody to feel like they got a bait and switch or whatever, or they were, you know, hoping to come do an auction. So I'm still going to offer some stuff. We're going to test the waters here. Hopefully, you know, iron out some of those kinks. But for an auction, you know, it's not a claim sale, it's an auction. So I need bidders. And if people aren't bidding, then I'm giving away books, to somebody, and I can't afford to do that. So I hope you guys understand that. I know it's a little bit different. And hopefully we all can just like hang out and have some fun. Right. Hey, how's it going, Eddie's mullet? So hopefully you got some people in here that are looking forward to bid on some books. We're up to about 12. We'll give it a couple more minutes and try to see if we can let some people trickle in, and hopefully get some people here bidding. I know a lot of you are supporters of the channel, and I really appreciate that. And I'm glad you're here to help out and kind of make this look like it's a lively stream and everything. But yeah, let's kind of chat for a couple minutes and let those people get in here. How's your guys' Friday going? Anybody? Yeah, I haven't ironed anything in a long time, gonna be honest. But yeah, how's everybody's Friday going? You know, what do you guys got going on? I had a pretty low key day. I was setting up for this for the most part, wondering how big that other huge auction was going to be. Turns out it was pretty big. Last I looked, there was like 500 people in there. Yeah, that's a good point. That's kind of what I was thinking about. Like, thank you. I'd hope you think that. Otherwise, you made some bad choices. What's up? That is the Copper Age Babe, everybody. My wife, Autumn. So, you know, yeah, probably a claim sale for some of these things. If there's stuff you were really looking forward to, you know, let me know, or things that you're really hoping I have, let me know, because I don't have like a set order I'm going to go into. Everything kind of divided up sitting here, so I can, you know, if somebody's like, hey, I'm really looking for this, I can throw it out there. There you go. That's a good way to look at it. So, yeah, definitely gonna need a few more people in here before we get rolling on some books. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I've got a copy of that too, but it is definitely not a nice book. It's probably more of like a VF. Don't have any Zombie Tramp #1. I mean, I had one of those one time, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. Because I'm not monetized, bro. I can't do that fun stuff yet. I just got my community tab. I'm still about 130 hours shy of getting my monetization invite. Yeah, sorry, I don't have any Green Lantern keys. I just got back the first Kyle Rayner in a 9.8, but I'm kind of waiting on that one to get some kind of some kind of announcement about what's happening in the Green Lantern show before I put it up. Hey, Station. Hey, how's it going, Gizgoo? Thanks for joining the show. Yes, so sent over an AOK, and I definitely got that. That's going to be unboxed on Monday's live show. So I appreciate that. I'm going to do some unboxings. I got some stuff from this guy, and I got some stuff from those J. Scott Campbell Rogue variants that were a big deal. Those finally came. It's always what she said. So yeah, I don't know. My DC stuff is kind of all over the place. I will have some DC stuff here. Like I've got the Justice run, the Alex Ross Justice run. I've got some other stuff that we will definitely get into, but with 15 viewers, we'll have to get creative. Let's see. Hello, everybody saying hi to each other. That's great. It's funny. There's a lot of people in here I know have some of this stuff already, so it would be pointless to offer that stuff. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I made some more wrenches. I mean, aren't we all interested in Power Girl? That's the trick, right? Hey, how's it going, Joffrey? So, are you guys more interested in Slabs, or are you more interested in Raw? Yeah, there's actually like what, baseball and football going on right now. And oh hey, we just bumped up to 21, so we crossed that 20 threshold. So yeah, let me know what you guys are wanting to see. Again, it'll probably be a claim sale to start with, just because we have well, if you saw my my post, I've got some really good stuff. I think that's kind of current and big right now, but the problem is if I start talking about what it is and I just throw it up here, people are going to be mad if I don't want to sell it for cheap, right? So, some Eternals, some GI Joe, some stuff like that. You know, some bigger first appearances. Good advice. Good advice. So let's see. So keep in mind that I am starting small, and that's what he said. Yeah, that seems to be the consensus. So we'll do an auction on this one, and I'm going to kind of set the price, you know, a little bit higher maybe, just to see where we go. So, hey, I got cool shit I can show off. So let's talk about the rules. There are rules. Yeah, sorry, this auction's already sucks. It has rules, right? Basically, I'd like you to pay within 3 rounds of winning an item. And I'll explain how to pay in a second. Don't worry. But that's just to make sure, and you know, because if you're going to win stuff later on, I want to make sure that you're actually confirmed and I know I can get money from you and that kind of stuff. So we don't have somebody who's missing out on books because you couldn't buy stuff. Yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. The winner is going to be based on what I see in my chat. I'm on live chat right now. Now I am. I'm on live chat. Let's make sure that didn't break everything. Okay, cool. And I'll type end when the timer is done. And if you get a bid in before that inline, I will go ahead and add a minute to the clock. So you have extra time, you know, because people are experiencing lag or whatever. And you know, so if a bid gets in there, we'll start the clock over again, give everybody time to do a new round of bidding, and we'll keep doing that. So every new bid's going to reset that clock at the end of the auction. Make sure my clock's working here. So yeah, that clock will appear in the top corner and it'll count down to a minute, and then, you know, I'll time it so that when I see the end of that, I'll type end in the chat. Hey, awesome. Thanks, Bloop. That's really cool. I'm glad some people are making it over. You know, and I shouldn't say that, but I totally understand that people are going to tab between things or whatever, and that's awesome. If you want to, you know, kind of bounce back and forth, at least you're here. Yeah, so if you win the item, send your address to my Instagram. It's Bronze Age Nerd on Instagram. You're funny. And send me also your YouTube name so I know that it was you in the chat, because I'll be writing that on my post-it note on the book. Also send me your shipping address and which items you won. And that's the alternative there. If you don't want to use Instagram or you don't have an Instagram, you can email me at bronzeagenerd@gmail.com, which is right there. I will accept that as well. But send that over right after you send your payment through, and that way I'll know who is the winner and make sure your items end up in the right hands. When it comes to how you pay, I'm accepting PayPal and Cash App for this auction, or potentially some claims that we're going to do here. And if I can fit your raw comic books into a Gemini mailer in a priority envelope, I'll be asking for $8. If I'm sending you a single slab, I will be sending those in slab shippers, by the way. And I'll be asking for $15 shipped on a single slab. The max you're going to pay if you win multiple things or you're buying multiple slabs or any of that kind of stuff, I'll cap it out at $20. This is only to the United States. I'm not doing Canada and I'm not doing international. So please keep that in mind. Oh, awesome. I mean, he's a high roller, so you should be buying some stuff, Eddie. Absolutely. We will be getting there. And yeah, so here is the payment options. Hopefully, you know, I know you guys are in a bit of a delay. Hopefully that's cool for everybody. Again, through PayPal, through Cash App, every time that somebody wins, I'll throw this back up and I'll throw up the rules, again, occasionally as well. So that said, first book we're going to be looking at, this is the, first appearance of Monica Rambeau as Spectrum. It's not the first appearance of Monica Rambeau. I don't want anybody to get confused about that, but this is Mighty Avengers #1. This is a near mint copy. I'm not going to guarantee a 9.8 on anything because, you know, who can? I mean, you know, you can get pretty lucky, obviously, but you can also get unlucky. So I don't want to guarantee a 9.8 on anything, but I'd say this is a near mint copy. And I'll do this so I don't have to hold the book the whole time. But yeah, this is Mighty Avengers #1, first appearance of Monica Rambeau as Spectrum. Obviously, Monica Rambeau made her debut in WandaVision, and yeah, sorry, I'm not allowing them unless they can ship to somewhere in the United States or have a friend ship it to them. She made her appearance in WandaVision. We didn't get her name yet, but if you watch closely in that show, I think a lot of people think she's going to be Spectrum. And this is obviously a Monica Rambeau key. We're going to start the bidding off on this thing at $15. So we'll start it off at $15. Again, it would be $8 shipping on top of that, unless you win multiple books, and we can work that out. I'll knock the shipping off a later purchase you make. Let's see if anybody's interested in this one. I know it's a book that I have a few copies of, and I definitely love to spec on, but hey, at some point you got to sell those comics and make some money on them, right? And while we're waiting for any bids to roll through, anybody got any cool plans for this weekend? Anybody gonna go hit up some comic book shops or go do something social or anything like that? Definitely always interested to hear about that. And I will eventually throw up a timer here, and we'll move on to the next lot after this. See, one person already saw this book and bounced. How dare you? No, it's all good. Like I said, this is a test run. You know, hopefully next Saturday we'll have some bigger books that we can throw up on here. That's nice. I appreciate that. Kind of a funny joke there, because we don't have a dryer in our complex because it's not working. So this minute timer right here is if nobody gets a bid in there, we'll move on to the next thing. Nice. That sounds fun. Ooh, flea market. Does that flea market usually have comic books? Chat will go over the comic pick. Oh, really? Interesting. I didn't think like the aspect ratio would really change there. We are starting off at 15 on this one, so I do appreciate the $10 offer, but we're starting out at 15 on this one. So if you want to raise it $5, you can be the first one in there. And again, we'll reset the clock if we get another bid in that's at the minimum here in a second. And we did not. You know, obviously I'm going to be super. Yeah. Okay. So we just had some $15 bids come in. Obviously not that one, but we had this at 15. So yeah, I'm going to start the clock again, guys. The bid is now at $15. So you have 1 minute here to make that bid go up any amount, by dollar amount, $16, whatever. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've been wanting to go to flea market and stuff, but I don't like going in crowded areas right now. Everything going on personally. That's just me. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so I'll take a look at that, like on the replay. I'll see what it looks like and see if I can adjust that. Okay, we're at $15, everybody. If you want to get the first appearance of Monica Rambeau as Spectrum, also the first appearance of the Mighty Avengers in that team, also the first Blade as Spider... I don't remember. Spider Hero. So it's a multiple key. Got 13 seconds left to get that bid in. Any bid will reset the clock. All you have to do is bid $16 if you want to win extra dough. Or win a comic and give me extra dough, I guess. Okay, there's the end line. So, Comic Chameleon, a name that is always hard for me to say. You are the winner. Congratulations. Throw up the payment info again here. So you can see where to send it to, even though you have won stuff from me before. I don't think you've actually bought anything from me before. I think that's right. Yeah, I have a big delay, Brennan. There's always a delay, and that's why I add a full minute back on to the clock. I can look to tweaking that in the future, but yeah, it's weird. Like I also get a huge delay too when I the live chat, like on my replays. For some reason, it takes hours for it to load back in. Hold on, guys. Let me make the note here that he is the winner. of that book. So yeah, that's $15. Currently it's $8 shipping, so your payment would be $23 on that one. Okay, so here's a guy who would know. He says that's just how it is. So yeah, if you guys think I should adjust the timer in any way, I'm totally open to that. I'm not like set in stone on it. I just thought it was a cool thing to do to make sure everybody kind of was on the same page as much as possible. So shipping on this stuff, guys, I'm gonna try to get these books shipped out on Monday. Give me the weekend to pack it up, and then I can get to the post office on Monday. My post office in my town is actually not open on Saturdays as far as like going in and shipping stuff out. So I couldn't do it tomorrow if I wanted to. Okay. Will you guys bid on this? This is a second print. Let's see if you will. Think about what to start this one at. Second print, it's in great condition. Probably like VF near mint. I don't see any real ticks on this thing at all. And this is the first Titania, who is strongly rumored to be on the next which I'd be on the She-Hulk show. Oh, did my phone turn off here? I'm using my little for my camera. There we go. So this thing, there's a few non-color breaking spine ticks, and there's one color breaking guy right there that I see. Yeah, it's a second print. So it's probably upside down for you, but second printing, which I'd say we'll probably start this thing off. Yeah, probably $15 too on this one. So let's check that out and see if anybody wants to pick up first Titania. Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars #3. Yeah, I was actually surprised to find this one, Eddie. Like when I bought this, I thought it was a first print, and I opened it up and I was like, oh wow. And I, got a good deal on it, so I didn't care too much, but so we're starting that one off at $15. Good spec book right now. I'm not going to try to say that too much. Like, obviously, everything's a good spec book right now. You didn't miss too much, Austin. So for those that did jump in here, I am offering some different stuff just based on the fact that there were a ton of other auctions going on tonight. So I'm still putting some stuff up, but some of it's going to be claim sales just to make sure, because I only have about 25 people in here right now from what I can see. That's not a whole lot of people, and I'd be giving some really cool stuff away, which would be awesome for you guys, but it would be terrible for me. The whole point of this was to make some money to help out my family and to hopefully fund some other cool stuff that I could buy. And if I don't sell it for what it's worth, then that's a problem. So we do have Brennan at $15 on this. Brennan's in for $15. So we are ready to roll on this one. And hopefully we got some other people interested in this. Otherwise, hey, we're still giving out some good deals, and that is awesome. Hopefully everybody walks away happy on this one. But we'll start the timer. There's going to be a little bit of a delay. Again, I'm going off what I see. That's kind of what all the big auctions do, and that's really the only thing I can do. So Brendan is currently in at $15, and you have less than 45 seconds by the time you hear me say this. Cool. I'm glad to hear that. I definitely want everybody coming in. This is my first auction, so I'm just trying to test the waters and make sure I get everything right for people. That's probably a good idea anyway before I put up a bunch of huge books or something like that. But I am planning on doing another auction. next weekend. So we'll definitely try to get some people, some good books then as well. So again, this is First Titania. I would say it's like VF near mint, somewhere in there. Definitely could use a press, just like everything that's never been pressed that's from this era. And this is a second printing, and we got about less than 10 seconds left on the clock. So as soon as I see 0, here's what I'll do. As soon as I see 0, I'll type end, and then I'll allow like 10 seconds or so before it rolls through, because that's about what you guys see. Trying to give everybody a shot at here. Obviously, I want to make money off of it, but if you come in after the end line, that's the problem. Okay, so Brennan, we got that one going back to you. Winner, chicken dinner. And so again, payment details. There you go. If you want to send through PayPal or Cash App, send it within a couple rounds, so I know that you're going to pay on it. Shipping, if I can fit everything into a Gemini, let's start out there, because you're buying like one book, for example. So add in that price, and then I'll get it shipped out hopefully Monday here. If not, I'll communicate with you clearly. Everything that's a raw comic book is going out in a Gemini. And everything that is a slab is going to go out with slab shippers. If you're not familiar with those, they're really cool, like styrofoam bricks that go inside a USPS box, and they keep your slabs nice and safe. Your slabs don't wiggle around inside of them, and they reinforce the box. They're really awesome. So I'm going to send out everything in those. If you buy slabs and raws or anything, then absolutely I'll cap you off at $20, and you don't have to worry about spending $1 million on shipping. See about that for 15 plus 8 on that one. And another thing too, so even stuff that I didn't have prepped for the auction, I was originally planning on doing a ton of stuff tonight. If you guys have stuff you want to see me do next week, if you guys have comic books you want to see me sell, I gotta be careful how I phrase stuff with a bunch of you sickos in here. Then let me know, see if I can dig it up, and kind of, feel free to be specific. I'm not a dealer collector kind of thing, so I don't really have a ton of stuff. Hey, I almost got a beard hair in this one. That'd be cool, right? Charge extra for that. Some people include their hair for free. I charge extra. I'm a pro. That would help if I put the post-it note on the comic that you won. All right. Clear that. Yeah, it is weird. It kind of, the Marvel stuff around that time was weird. Just as far as like some of the G.I. Joe first print stuff, second and third printing stuff is really weird. Like G.I. Joe 21, there's like 2 or 3 second printings ever that people have been able to find. Yeah, sorry, I don't have anything like that. I have told you this, and I will 100% live up to this. I will be on the lookout for you as I hunt around. I know you're into that stuff. Yeah, but I've got more hair than him, so like pretty much everywhere. I know I've seen, so yeah, I feel like it's fair. So yeah, definitely. And again, for stuff you're looking for tonight, shout that out. I know Larissa just said she loves DC, so let's do some DC for Larissa. Oh, that's cool. That's good information. Larissa, do you want modern DC or older DC? I know you told me you were looking for like Green Arrow and Green Lantern and stuff. I don't have anything right now. And let's see, probably should get some slabs up eventually here, huh? Yeah, Larissa, if you're really interested in buying, let me know if you want slabs or raw, and let me know if you want any modern or kind of, you know, Bronze Age era. Actually, not even Bronze Age, probably like early modern era, older DC. Okay, yeah, I'll see what I can dig up for sure. Yeah, I might for next week. I didn't have anything prepped for today, but I can definitely look around. Okay, cool. Hey, Nathan. Nathan is an awesome supporter of the channel, and definitely awesome. I think this is the first live stream you've caught. You're one of my oldest fans, and that's a weird thing to say still. If you guys don't know, I just recently crossed over 1,000 subscribers, so I'm still a baby YouTube channel, and so it's really still strange for me. Yeah, right. Like, I mean, I've got some like late 90s, early 2000s probably, and then like I said, I have like a first Kyle Rayner. I've got some, like I've got the Supergirl one from the 80s. Just, you know, a bunch of random stuff really, but I've always been more of a Marvel guy, and most of the stuff I'm selling is, you know, it's personal collection stuff, right? Awesome. I'm so glad you were able to make it, man. That's really cool. I appreciate that. All is good. Okay, so okay, hang on, I'm checking on a payment right now. Did you send Cash App or PayPal? Because I didn't see anything come through yet. And I know that you're going to be on delay getting around to that, so so DC, so I could either go signed slabs, or I could go, oh damn. Okay. So I made a huge mistake. So it's a good thing that we held off on the bigger books. I made a typo in my PayPal address. So you guys can all laugh at me in unison here. But that was not my PayPal address. So that's fun. Shit. Give me 2 seconds here, guys. I'm going to fix that real fast. Talk amongst yourselves and let me know. Austin, I do have some Naomi. I have a few copies of her first appearance in costume. I can definitely try to pull one of those for my next auction. And I also have Infinite Frontiers 0, which I believe is a Naomi key. I have the A and the B cover. Shit, I can't believe I did that. Yeah. The people who know are going, uh-oh, and that is not good. Yeah, people who know in the chat, is there a way for them to retract that payment, like just to cancel it, and I can give them the real one? Because I know some of you know. I'm going to type in the real email, and then I'm going to fix that graphic because I'm going to have to keep using that real fast. It won't take long, I promise. Make sure I get this right because I don't want any typos on this. See, this is why we do this stuff, guys. So there is my real PayPal address. I'm just going to fix this document real fast, and I feel so stupid for doing that, but I know most of you are probably just laughing with me instead of at me, but hey, rookie mistake, right? That's why I'm doing this. Let's see. So save, export. This is super interesting, I'm sure, to watch. So, yes. So if I do that now, I'm gonna put it back up. It might still be wrong. Okay, it looks like it's fixed. Yes. Okay. Okay, cool. Hey, I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, luckily I caught it early. Luckily nobody has an account. That's a great fucking point. Whew. Okay. So for those two people that won, if you are able to send payment to the correct address, I appreciate it, and we'll proceed like normal. If not, for some reason, I totally understand. I'm not gonna keep you on blast for that. Whew, that is fizzy, guys. I'm drinking some DP. I had to. But yeah, I have your books held aside. Okay, cool. Hopefully comic chameleon's still in here and knows what's going on. Hey, awesome. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate that. If you like what you see, tell your friends. I don't really ask people to subscribe, but I don't mind you guys sharing the channel. Yeah, I've only, like, I kind of quit soda for the most part. I've only kind of been drinking like the zero sugar stuff, and the Dr. Pepper stuff is really good for that. You know, like, oh, it tastes just like the real thing. It still tastes different, but I like it. Guys, I really want to do a slab, so the problem is it's kind of polarizing. Like, I don't know if people are gonna, you know, be all over this. I think it's a kick-ass cover. I just got to think what I'm gonna set it at here. Okay, so, you know, hopefully everybody's cool hanging. You know, if this doesn't become like an auction that people are super into, that's cool. We'll just move on. Because I have to set the price kind of fair, because there's a really good chance one person bids on it and nobody else bids. So if I set it too low, then I'm committed to selling that book for that price, and that sucks for me. Hopefully I'll get the drill. But this is New York Comic Con Batman 100. This is the Jock variant, the Virgin variant, in a 9/8 CGC white pages. I think this is the first cameo of Ghostmaker, even though they don't say that on the CGC case. But yeah, you can see it's the Comic-Con exclusive there. So these were ones you had to order, I think, through ReadPop. That stuff usually blows up. Get my camera back up here. And so we'll start this one at 70. And again, I will ship in a slab shipper, so it'll arrive to you safely. G Fuel and Mountain Dew. Yeah, G Fuel is interesting. I like it. I don't love it. I like it. I love Mountain Dew, but I just kind of had to stop, like, with the Mountain Dew. Diet Mountain Dew is pretty decent. It's okay. Yeah, I like that too. I'm not a big drinker, but I do like that. Okay, cool. Hopefully everybody understands that. It is kind of a weird deal. Do I dare fuck around with this live and move the chat? Nah, I won't do it. I'm sorry if somebody was saying that chat might kind of overlay the comic cam here. And if that's the case, sorry. Mountain Dew Major Melon Dirt is amazing. Is that the new flavor? If that's okay, so I don't even know. I can't remember what it's called. I know they have some new flavor that's like I think it's watermelon, and I thought it tasted like I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, it tastes like medicine or it tastes like cough syrup. I thought that totally tasted like bad cough syrup or something. That's just me. It's my palate. Like I said, I pretty much stopped drinking soda. Yeah, it is limited. It's a limited comic. Yeah, this was a limited edition. That's why I can't let it go for dirt cheap. Oh, buddy. Wow. Thank you, man. Okay, so just double checked, buddy. That's cool. That went through, and I will get you back for that later when I'm not doing the auction, because I appreciate that. But you know, that's obviously more than you need to do. And Brendan, I got your payment. Went through. Let me just double check. And that's probably because of fees, I assume. Yes. Okay, cool. Right on. So that did go through correctly. So Brendan, I got you. You are awesome. Thank you. Is that the, yeah, I don't know. I feel you, but all right. So I'll throw up a timer on this one. If no one's biting on, that's cool. We'll move on. It's no big deal. Like, you know, to repeat myself for the 100th time. What is the comic? Well, fine. I'll tell you about that first. So this is, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just reset the timer. This is Batman 100. This is a Jock Virgin variant, New York Comic Con, limited to 2,500. Really? Okay. All right. So everything's on pause because I'm gonna try to move stuff around. Okay, there'll be a delay on this. Should I move chat to the other side, or should I move the comic camera to the other side? Which one's better? You guys tell me. Yeah, I do like whiskey and Coke, but I don't really like rum and Coke. That's just me. Dude, that's super kind. Thank you. I really appreciate it, man. Yeah, I can't do super chats or whatever, so I know some people would probably do that, and I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, buddy. You're an awesome dude. It sucks waiting for the delay. Comic Cam, I got a couple votes for Comic Cam. Okay, so you guys will see me fuck around with this live, which is fun. Okay. So now I gotta wait for a minute and a half for everybody to tell me what they think about that. And now you get to see all my kids' toys over here. Yeah, for sure. I guess I didn't think about that when I set it up, and that's my mistake. I'm starting this one off at 70 plus shipping because this is a limited comic and I can't let it go for super cheap. And chances are, if you like it, you might be the only one that bids on it. Yep. Yeah, like I'm trying to make it exciting for you guys, you know, but hopefully people do jump on it. Cool. Good to see people like that. All right. So I'll do that. And then here's, well, I just had chat up. So yeah, hopefully that works with chat. Guys, let me know if there's any other issues like that I can solve that make things more enjoyable to watch or make it better for you in any way, shape, or form. Awesome. Glad to hear it, guys. As I delete that. It'll take a second for it to come back. Yeah, so I'm using my old cell phone as a second camera, which is what I do for the old Bronze Buys episodes, if you guys ever watch that, but it's a little finicky. But yeah. It's the New York Comic Con Jock Virgin variant, limited to 2,500. There is a different dark cover for this that's less limited, I believe, and not as desirable. This is the first cameo of Ghostmaker, I think is what they're calling it. Yes, that's a good point. Okay, the timer's coming back, but it's not real. I just have to play it to get it to show up. Okay, does that fuck with everybody's Christmas, or is that good? That's everything on the screen at once, including my sexy face, including Harley Quinn's ass and Sightum sketch that has a light that's shining on it, and you know, Jamie Tyndall goodness, and this really kick-ass Jason Metcalf metal print that's Magneto with like Phoenix like kneeling at his legs that nobody can ever see because of the fucking lighting. Did you guys enjoy that overcomplicated explanation of what's going on there? Oh, cool. Yeah, I've got some Red X stuff. Are you looking just for? Well, so yeah, let me know which Red X things you're looking for. And you know what? The timer wore down and we didn't get any real bids on it. Everyone agreed it's a great book, but no one wants to buy it, which is fine. I'm not trying to be a dick about it. Well, I mean, you know, that's true, but you gotta get started somewhere. Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. I was very happy to buy those prints off Jamie at his booth at WonderCon in Portland a few years ago. I wish it was original art. It's not original art. Like the Sidem is actually signed. I didn't actually get Jamie's signature on those, and that's a metal. He didn't want to sign it. I that was cool. He gave me a sweet deal on it though. But yeah, Jason Metcalf. I don't think he really does much art anymore. But he's a cool artist. That's fair. Okay. And you guys, let me know what you're looking for specifically tonight. I will try to do my best to tailor it to that. I'll probably move to another slab here in a second. Okay, guys? Yeah. Sorry, I just get excited when I see Harley Quinn. And, you know, since there's nothing else going on the screen, it's going to take me a second to dig around. Why not make it look a little more professional and throw something up for you guys to look at, even though you've all seen it already. Got 27 people in here. That's awesome. I appreciate you guys hanging out. If you did just join, because I know a few of you had to, this is like a very low pressure auction. There might be some claim sales, that kind of stuff. Feel free to chat, hang out, get to know people, ask me questions, talk about stuff. You know, we got some time. So yeah, if you haven't seen the previews of this, I have for Slabs. I've got Gleason ASM. I've got Daredevil 25, first Elektra as Daredevil that I could throw up. First Antithesis Comics Elite variant. I do have a Harley Quinn slab in a 9/8 too. That's the 25th anniversary. That's like a sketch variant. I would throw that up if there's interest in it. Juggernaut number 1, Hots variant, first D-Cell. Gwenom versus Carnage, Inyak Lee variant. I could throw that up. You know, and I'm full of transparency here, guys, because of everything going on with all the other auctions and stuff, and not having a lot of people in here. I shied away from some of the huge books, and I'm so sorry. I'll do another auction like next week, or some claim sales on IG or something like that. But with only this many people in here, like I'd be giving away like multiple hundreds of dollars worth of books for practically nothing, and I'm sorry, I just can't afford to do that. I've got some like a Ryan Brown signed slab for Suicide Squad, as well as a Zerdy. A Venom Virgin sketch variant, the Chadwick Boseman black and white variant for Spawn. Those are all slabs that I'm willing to throw up. 168. I think I have a 168, but not on me right now for this. Yeah, I mean, are you talking about on the big books? Because I'd really prefer to put them up for auction. The ones that I'm skipping over, the ones that I just mentioned, the ones I just read off, I'm willing to put up for auction or claim sales if there's interest. But I kind of wanted to give you guys, you know, some control here. You can ask me what you want. For Raws, for what I'm willing to do tonight, got some first Dylan Brock as Venom ratios and printings. I've got the Alex Ross run of Justice. Got some Wonder Girl number 1 variants. I've got a Star Wars lot that's like several first appearances. SG, I have a Year of the Villain Hell Arisen 3 B cover in here. It's a slab. You'd have to come with a real offer for me to throw that up there though, because I don't want to give that one away. I've got some Hardly Thin, Naughty and Nice type Variant sets limited to 200. I got a J. Scott Campbell signed Harley Quinn comic. And I know the reason I'm doing it this way is because I want to see if there's like 2 or 3 people that are interested. We'll get to those books. First Ratcatcher, some Department of Truth #1 later printings, and a bonus book. So that's kind of the stuff we're looking at tonight. And, you know, I'll just do that to keep everything above board because you guys are being really awesome about how I'm doing this. And I appreciate that. I saw Brennan going after Elektra. So you're looking for that first Elektra as Daredevil book? I don't have any Riri keys. I totally missed out. And hey, Comic Chameleon, if you were in another auction and you bounced out, my PayPal that I had in my winning thing here, I'll put that up, was wrong. And it's not a real PayPal address, so the money didn't go through. You can cancel the payment. I'm so sorry. I had a typo up there, but you won that first auction. This is the real one. I corrected it. I put it in chat, and you can send that payment through. If for some reason you don't want to do that, that's totally fine. I get it. But the other one didn't go through to anybody if you typed in what was up there because it's not a real address. So, but yeah, I don't have any. Do I have any Shuri? I don't think I have any Shuri in my personal collection either. Yeah, that is that the first? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of first Lady Deathstrike. God, I'm blanking on her real name. I have that, which is like 186 or something. Maybe I'm mixing up those numbers. Yeah. So okay. So I'm seeing that. I'm seeing some Harley love. So do you guys want Harley slabs? Trying to get some kind of consensus here on what I should put up. I know. You guys you're being so cool for bearing with me being a little unorganized. And I appreciate that. Like I said, this is a trial run. We're trying to figure some stuff out. Yeah. Again, if I do that though, Eureka, thank you guys so much. I wanted to say Unico. I don't know why. But yeah, you guys are both spot on there. But yeah, I've got a couple copies of that. So sorry, I was mixing up the number there. Okay, cool. I appreciate that, Austin. Hopefully that means you don't want to bail. I get it, guys. You know, it's a little different, but when you see like 600 plus people in other auctions, it's like I'm not selling much with that much competition. Yeah, that's true. So slabs and raw. Okay, so we'll go with okay, Google. So I like Harley Quinn. I know a lot of people in here probably like Harley Quinn. So we'll go with this. This is a pretty cool book. So this is Harley Quinn 25th Anniversary Special #1 in a 9.8 white pages. It's the Jetpack Comics Sketch Edition. And it's a partial sketch cover. It's a Middleton cover. So I would start the bidding on this at 90 on this one. Get rid of that. And I'll put it up on the camera so you can see it without the glare. But that's a really cool cover. It's a partial sketch cover. Jetpacks. I don't know how many this was limited to, but it's a Middleton from Jetpack. I don't see the number of limit on there, but that's pretty sweet. So we'll start that at 90, and I'll get it under the camera here. And again, if people don't like it, we'll move on to something else. So there's the front, and if you do care about the back, there's that. Hey, thanks for coming in, Preston. I appreciate it. Okay. Awesome. Sorry, getting caught up here. That's true. He did, didn't he? Right on. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I will throw a minute up, see if we get any bidders here. Well, you can have this one, Billy. No, I know you're just hyping. I like that. But yeah, we're starting that one at 90. Again, all my slabs are going to be shipped in Slab shippers. If you're not familiar with them, they're really cool. Not a sponsor or anything like that, but I really do like them. I've gotten some slabs shipped to me that way, and I really thought it was awesome because they stayed very safe and secure, which I appreciate when shipping slabs, and didn't use like 16 rolls of bubble wrap. It's basically going to hold that comic book in there and reinforce it in one of those USPS larger boxes, not one of the flat rates. And they're really neat. So that's a good way to protect your comics. So like I said, we'll let this one run, and if I don't see a bid come through, and I'll give it a few seconds after the timer too, just because there is a delay, which is why I always throw that timer up there if we get any new bids at the last minute, to give people plenty of time so there's no sniping, hopefully. And my timer just disappeared, which is cool. So we are going to move on from that one. And I'll bounce back to a raw. Hey, welcome, Blanca. No, I'm doing a little bit of everything, raws and slabs and runs, like one run at least. So definitely like a mix of stuff. But yeah, and I'm also taking suggestions. If there's anything you want, I'll try to move it to the top of the pile, or pull it for the next sale. And since we well, I'll try to move back and forth between raws and slabs here. Thank you, Larissa. It's very nice of you to say that. So let's do. I heard some Dylan Brock interest. I think somebody literally said Dylan Brock is interesting. So I have a couple comics here. This is first Dylan Brock as Venom in Venom 200/35. This is the 1 in 50 J. Scott Campbell variant, and it's in real good shape. These are those square bound books. Almost every single book I've seen of, and I've seen a lot of examples of these, have some, kind of bindery cuts and stuff going on the corners. And I want to show you what that looks like. I think it's still a great looking book, but see if I can. Here, I'll probably just throw it up under my phone cam here. So you can kind of see that. And there's like maybe one little flaw there in the middle. Bottom corner looks pretty good. Never read, never opened, still square there. So I'll put in that one. You can see how glossy the cover is. And then I also have the second printing as well, which probably wasn't as heavily ordered. So, we got the J. Scott Campbell 1 in 50, first Dylan Brock as Venom, taking over the mantle from his dear old dad. This one's in better shape. Still have that little tiny speck there on the corner, but the rest of the spine looks good. Oh, hey, I got my Star Wars games going off. Yeah, it's the second printing. That one's in better shape. Both of these are still easily in the near mint. Near mint? They're near mint. That's a thing people say in the comic book collecting world. Near mint category. Thank you, Comic Man Andy. I appreciate that. Trying to, you know, present a semblance of professionalism here. But we're going to start the bidding off on these guys. Again, if you're just joining in, my starting prices are going to be a little bit higher. Kind of think of it more like a claim sale. Let's start the bidding off on these two comics at $50. So we'll start at 50 on these. And I do realize that's a little higher than like you might see in like a bigger auction, but I might have one person bid on it in here. So yeah, that is the first cover of Dylan as Venom. To be specific, but yeah. Hey, how's it going, Hidden Gem? I appreciate you coming in. Yeah, you know, you guys wouldn't understand. That's like real advanced comic book lingo, right? So I will put up the timer here, and if we don't see a bid come through, that's totally fine. You're not hurting my feelings. We'll move on to the next thing, and we'll keep it going. Yeah, if bids do come through, I will restart the clock. So you guys will have extra chances to win the comics. Yeah, Squarebound comics. They're the bane of existence. Yes, that cut was on pretty much all of them. Got Nathan in for 50. That's kick-ass. Thanks, Nathan. So that was going to restart the clock. Not even paying attention. I'm just excited to get a bid. So you guys got a minute. When I see that, so just to be fair, when I see that clock hit 0, I'll type end. I'll give it a few just for the lag, and then I'll hit enter. So, and then if you guys get a bid in before I hit enter, we'll reset the clock again. So that's how that works. So these will be shipped with love in a Gemini mailer on Monday. Right now, Nathan's got it for $50. Put in some extra dough there. You guys might win this one too, or these two comics. Again, we have the first appearance of Dylan as Venom in a 1:50 ratio, guys. That's a J. Scott Campbell cover. No, not yet. I got it. I'll put that one up next if we got some interest in that one. And we got the second printing, which is the first cover appearance. This is the interior artwork on the cover for Dylan Brock. And guys, Dylan's the next Venom. Remember how big Venom is? So you got a few more seconds as I'm typing that in. Okay, it looks like Nathan got that one. So that's going to be $50. I'm going to throw up the shipping on that one and get your comics bagged back up. So we're looking for ASM 55 is what I heard. You guys heard kind of the list earlier. Feel free to throw those back out there. Yeah, congratulations, Nathan. That is really awesome. That is so cool. I'm glad to actually get some people some books here. Next time I'll try to have some of those cool, like, ooh, you won kind of things. I think that's a good deal for everybody. That's a pretty fair price. And that's some good spec right there too. You know that Dylan Venom is going to be around for a little while and be a big thing. And Venom's a huge character, obviously. Yeah, it is a really sweet cover. Yeah, guys, give it up for Nathan. Nathan is like I said, he's a good supporter of the channel. I'm really happy that these are going to get a good home there. Yeah, just got to write down the winner there. Yeah, correct. $58 with shipping, Nathan. You got it. Congratulations, sir. So I heard the requests for Amazing Spider-Man number 50. So let's start the bidding off at yes, I do. Let's start the bidding off at let's do 75 on this, guys. So it is the Patrick Gleason first printing Amazing Spider-Man number 55 in a 9/8 white pages CGC holder. Kicked off, or was a big part of the last Remain storyline, but it's the webhead cover that started the webhead thing that everybody knows so well these days. So let's start that off. All right. All right, we got $75 to X11 Bravo in the house. Another great friend of the channel. Appreciate that, Bravo. And we'll start the timer here in a second to see if any other bids start coming through like mad. Okay, we got 80. So yeah, we'll see the bids start coming through here, and then we will go from there. If I start to see it stagnate, I'll throw up the timer. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, the webhead covers are awesome. I've got some second and third prints too that I would love to get slabbed someday, but CGC is just annoying right now. But yeah, this is, you know, good case, no cracks or anything like that on it. Catches the light real well. Everything I do with it catches the light. There we go. All right, so we're up to 90 for Buddy. And see if anybody wants to get that going in a few seconds here, and then I'll throw up the timer. So yeah, you know, the Gleason stuff just is awesome. Maybe a little oversaturated these days, but the early Bravo's in at 95. The early Gleason stuff, I just really liked. It's so hard for my camera to pick all this up, but. And yeah, we're in a 9/8 white pages, guys. Yeah, relaxing is good. Especially a lot of you guys work real hard. I see you in the community and I know you work hard. So hopefully you get a chance to relax and play hard too. Okay, so we're at 95. I'm going to go and throw up the 1 minute timer. Again, just to be 100% transparent about how this is going to work, I will type end about 10 seconds after that timer ends and count in my head. I know it's a little weird, but I want to give people a chance to get bids in. I don't want anybody to feel like they got sniped or anything like that. And if that happens, I'm going to reset the timer. So no worries. We got a little bit of a bidding war. This is kind of fun. It's kind of fun to have a bidding war going on. This is a great book. I'm glad people are into it. I know these can go for a decent amount, you know, and it's fun. Hopefully it ends up in a good home. Yeah, guys, if you're 100% done building, that will help if you guys type fold. It definitely helps. And again, when that timer runs out, I'm going to give it like a 10 count in my head before I hit enter on the end. If your bid comes in before that, I will make sure to give you a chance here. Okay, so we congratulations to X11 Bravo, guys. That's an awesome win. You got a really cool comic book there. Thanks for typing fold. I appreciate that, Chris. I don't know why I'm highlighting end. Yeah, but I'm happy for you, man. That's awesome. I'm glad you got that book. So we said 95. Shipping on that's going to be $15. And it will be shipped in a slab shipper. You get to check those out if you haven't seen those before. And congratulations on the win. That is awesome. Payment info is up on the screen. Let me write down you're the winner on that one. Give me a moment, everybody. And so don't forget to send that follow-up message or email, guys, through Instagram or to my email address, which I will put up on the screen here in a second, to make sure that I have your address, your YouTube name, and what item or items you won if you win multiple items throughout the night, so I know where it's going. I don't have to scroll back through the video and watch everything. But congratulations, man. And while I'm kind of wrapping up here, guys, make sure that you throw up any other suggestions you want for things I talked about or things you're looking for, and I will try to get those rolling on the next auction. Probably will go raw. That's what she said. Those jokes never die. Because we, try to alternate between slab and raw. No, not everybody wants to buy into a slabbed book, and I know not everybody likes raw, so we will definitely change it up. Again, congratulations, Bravo. So I want to. This is kind of a cool one. I've had this this run for a while, and people are asking for DC stuff, so I think this is a cool one. Got to check for some payments and stuff real fast. I see some activity. Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. Again, just checking PayPal, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, Nathan, I got your payment. Awesome. Thank you, sir. All right, so this is Saga or Punisher stuff. I have an interesting Punisher book. It's the Lionsgate reprint of ASM 129 that I could put up. It's a good contender for a 9.8 if it had a clean and a press. I mean, I don't want to promise it's a 9.8, but it's near mint if it had a press. Fantastic. Thank you, Bravo. I appreciate it. So, yeah, Last of Us is awesome. I love the game. I haven't read the comics though. Yeah, absolutely. So this next lot we're going to do here, and I will get to that Punisher, but I wanted to get to this one. This is Justice. This is the Alex Ross series of covers, really, really cool maxi series, I guess is the, probably the right name. And there's a couple cool books in here, it's the full run. So if you're interested in that, I know some of these books aren't necessarily rare, but you got issue 1. But for issue 2, I have the second printing, and that cover goes for a decent amount. I see it go for about 15, 20, and this is in really, really nice shape. So in raw, I see it go for 15, 20. Yeah, I appreciate you looking out. I think he was getting back to me. Thought he said he was taking care of some stuff to make sure his chickens didn't get eaten, I think is kind of what I saw. And hopefully he gets back to me here, but if not, we'll talk to him after the auction and get those comics back up. But yeah, this second printing variant, the everything else in here I believe is a first print, but this second printing variant is probably the most desirable book from this run, with one exception. But you get that. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. I got some wrenches in here. I like the wrench to regular ratio. I got issue 3. These are all comics I bought from my pull box back in the day originally. I got issue 4. This cover goes for a decent amount. This Wonder Woman cover, I've seen it go for $6 or $7 on its own, which is pretty good on a book that was $3.50 cover, so it's going for double cover. Justice number 6, got the Atom cover. Seven, your Hawkman. 8, the Flash, Captain Cold cover. And this is the other one that goes for a decent amount right now because of the Black Adam movie. This is what, 9? Yeah, 9. This one's going for, I think I've seen it go for about 15, 20 or so. Alex Ross did cover one. These are all Alex Ross covers. Issue 10. 11. And if you guys want to start bidding, go for it. We'll see if you exceed my minimum or if there's any interest at all. And 12 on that one. But, and that's cool. You get the whole run. And definitely some cool stuff in here. But I definitely think the 2.5, there's 2.5 standouts. The first is that Justice 2 Alex Ross variant. You guys can go look. It goes for maybe like $15 or whatever. Sometimes more, probably sometimes a little bit less or whatever if people get good deals. But it's a solid cover. The Wonder Woman cover goes for a decent amount with the cheetah claws. It's a cool cover, I think. And then the one that I've seen heat up a lot recently is the number 9 cover, the Black Adam Shazam cover, because, obviously Black Adam, The Rock coming as Black Adam. So nobody wants to throw out a number, so I'll make you work for it. I got to start this one out at 30, guys. I got to start it out at $30. So yeah, Justice 1. Number 2, badass Batman cover. And that, again, that's the second printing. It's the more desirable comic from this run. Number 3. Number 4. And you guys know how counting works, so. Okay, we got Larissa in at 30, starting it off. But that cover right there, that's the one that's starting to climb. Just a, fantastic Alex Ross cover of a fight we're definitely going to see in the big screen here pretty soon. Green Lantern Sinestro. And the trippy number 12 cover. All right, so we got Larissa in at 30. Do we have any other bidders in here? Let's find out. Anybody else want to get a full run of kick-ass Alex Ross comics, including one harder to find second printing variant? Let's find out. Wait, what? Wait, what? Yeah, the Batman number 2, guys. That's the comic to go after here if you're not specking on the Black Adam Shazam. Yeah, this one, because it's 12 books, it's going to be $15 shipping. Good question. Thank you for asking that, Austin. I'm not going to be able to fit this in one Gemini and feel good about it. But yeah, the Wonder Woman cover I think is really cool. But by far the star of the show there is that Justice #2, second printing, Alex Ross. I'll give it about a count of 10. You guys need to get those bids in though. Okay. So it looks like Larissa, congratulations on the win on that one. That is fantastic. So that would be $30 plus $15 shipping on 12 books, and I'll make sure to pack them with care. And then make sure that you send payment to the information above. It's my dulcet tones putting you to sleep. That's what's going on. Unfortunately, I have that effect on people. I keep saying it's because I'm boring, but people tell me it's my voice. Yeah, congratulations. That's awesome. I'm so glad that it ended up in a DC fan's home. I could see some people specking on that stuff, but if you enjoy it, that is even better. I appreciate that. So congratulations, Larissa, on your win. That is exciting. All right, as I'm kind of sorting this out, guys, remember you can throw out requests if you have anything that you wanted. Let me know. And remember to send that email or DM through Instagram with your address, your YouTube name, obviously, and what you won, so I can make sure to follow up with you and make sure I got your stuff sent off in the right place. Let's see here. I have one Wolverine cover, a Kyle Hotz X of Swords creation that I ended up pulling because I didn't know if anybody was gonna be interested in it. Yeah, for any other reason, it's a great read. It's a really kick-ass story. You want the biggest books? I understand. You understand. You want the biggest books. You tell me. I read them off earlier. You tell me which one you want. Yeah, that's true. Oh, hey, I appreciate it, Bravo. Let me make sure that went through on my end. I mean, it should, but hey, we had problems earlier, so you never know. Okay, cool. I gotcha. You want the Detective 585, Chris? That's the plan, right? Steak and something. Okay. Well, something. So, Chris, if you're, yes, I can, Larissa, absolutely. Let me do that right now. There you go. If you're super interested in Detective 585, I got to be honest, man. I can't let this thing walk. Yeah, that's absolutely true. I guess I should leave that for a second longer because my guys might need longer to read it. But I can put up the 585. For this one, I'm gonna have to start at 25 on this one. But this is Detective Comics 585, and guys, this is the first Rat Catcher. If you didn't get a chance to watch Suicide Squad, you should know that By the way, spoilers for Suicide Squad 2 here in a second. Ratcatcher is one of the survivors of Suicide Squad 2. There aren't many of them at all. There's only a couple of them. So this is the first appearance of Ratcatcher. Detective Comics 585. Let's make sure we get all the old tape off here so I don't get any tape pulls while I'm pulling it out. Probably in the neighborhood with a clean and press of like, I'm going to say like a 9.0. You know, you do have some color breaking spine ticks. Yeah, maybe like an 8.5. Now that I'm looking at it in a better light. But this is Ratcatcher. It's a great question, Eddie. Damn you for asking such good questions. How dare you? Thanks, Larissa. I appreciate that. God, if only there was some app I could fire up. I think it's the first one, but yeah, first appearance of Ratcatcher is all that one app will tell you. I don't know, is Ratcatcher 2? I can't remember their first appearance. But this is definitely the book I've seen people specking on for Ratcatcher. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the first one. But the character lives on. So I'll put up the timer there for a minute. I understand if you don't want to go for it, but I mean, I got to be careful because I'm pretty sure I could do okay on eBay with what I saw some of the stuff going at. So I'm not sure why I just got those eyes, or maybe it was somebody else. ASM 410. I don't. Let me check my app real fast. My other app. CLZ. Just so I'm not being coy about everything. Do I have a 410? I don't. Sorry. Don't have one. We got Collector Pete in the house. We got, yeah, and by the way, Comrade Dog, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining the fun. Did the timer run out already? Yeah, so don't have any takers on that one. I totally get it. Yeah, there's at least like a 20 or 30 second delay. It makes things shitty. I started out at 25 on that one, I think. Kind of more of like a claim thing, to be honest, on it. Like, I don't know if there's gonna be a huge bidding war on that, but I get it. The rats are facing the wrong way. Yeah. Yeah, there's always a bit of a delay on a YouTube auction or on a YouTube live stream. Kind of varies. Okay, cool. I just saw your message, Chris. I 100% understand and I appreciate that. That in a 9.8, that goes for thousands of dollars. Okay. All right. So nobody else interested. I get it. Again, guys, hopefully we're just hanging out. You guys can ask questions. You can talk about stuff. You can, just kind of relax and enjoy your beverage or other vices of choice here on a Friday night. Hopefully that's, we're all having a good time, I hope. God, I really wish Craig was here. If Craig was here, he probably would have bought my J. Scott Campbell book. Buddy, you want it for 25? Okay, I will throw it up for 25. I'm going to do a timer just to give anybody else a chance because I did say it was an auction. I think you probably have this though, but just to be fair to everybody, since I did say it was an auction, but probably with that kind of a delay, probably a good chance you're walking away with that one, buddy. Hopefully you think that's fair. Oh, did I lose my live chat? There we go. Sorry. Hey, what's up, Dank? Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Dank's an awesome dude, guys. He's a super cool, positive force in the comic community. I appreciate that a lot, and I'm glad he's here. Yeah, Craig Justine never. I feel like I always miss him. My favorite J. Scott Campbell cover. I really like Danger Girl 2, the bubble bath cover. Okay, so buddy, you got that one. It's all yours, man. I didn't see any other bids come through. So I'm gonna write that note on that. I like Danger Girl 2. The one with the girl is a good answer. I like the Danger Girl cover. I know it's on one of the art books or whatever. Where it's basically like, it's face down, ass up or whatever of Abby Chase on the front where she's wearing like a silverish dress. That's a really good one. But it's got to be some of the Gen 13 stuff. Maybe the Janet Jackson Gen 13 cover. That's pretty awesome too. Hey, congratulations, buddy. Everybody thank buddy in the chat for winning that one. We probably should go to a slab because we've been doing some raw. Were people still interested in First Elektra as Daredevil? I don't know if I actually saw any support for that one. I think you're talking to Dank in this case, in which case I totally agree, and he's awesome. If you're talking about me, I appreciate that too, but I'm not sure. I agree with that. Oh, nice. You know, I know what you're saying. He got kind of static for a while, but I think his stuff's getting better. Cool. Okay, so oh, you know what? If you are still looking, wait. Oh, the J. Scott Campbell stuff? Man, I don't have a lot of that stuff. I wish I did. I have Danger Girl too. I do. So somebody was looking for Wolverine. I will do. Oh man, that is super kind of you to say, Dank. There are people in this chat that have way more knowledge than I do. But I absolutely appreciate that. I'm really into J. Scott Campbell comics. Picked up a couple today. Wonder Woman. So that's a good one. Yeah, those are good ones. Yeah, that's 100% true. Caress it. Hit it with your optic blast. Fantastic Four Antithesis 2. I see more real action for that, so we'll go with that. But I'll show off, if you are interested, this is that Kyle Hotz Wolverine. That's X of Swords creation and a 9/8. This is the first appearance of the original Horseman of Apocalypse from Araco, from the whole Ten of Swords. I keep calling it X of Swords. It's actually Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords storyline. So I can throw that one up too later, but I see action for the first Antithesis, so let's go for that. Because what I like to do is pay attention to the people that are actually watching my channel. Okay. So this is Fantastic Four Antithesis number 2. This is the Comics Elite Virgin variant and a 9/8 with white pages. This is the first appearance of Antithesis, which there's all kinds of like rumors and speculation about what's gonna happen. Buddy is saying read my PayPal notes, so I'll let you guys ruminate on that one for a second. I gotta see what Buddy had to say. I don't know if I'm about to get like rickrolled or what's gonna happen here. But I'll let you guys stare at that cover and just think about how much dough you want to fork over for that lovely cover right there. Okay, buddy. Yeah, I guess that wasn't for the group, probably. But I did get your note, sir. But yeah, this is Fantastic Four Antithesis #2, the first appearance of Antithesis. It's also obviously an homage to one of the most famous Fantastic Four covers of all time. And this is the Virgin variant. I thought people might be more interested in this. I'm going to start this one off at 60 plus shipping on that one. And we'll see where it goes. You're interested in Superman. What do I have for Superman? I have some stuff, but I don't know if I have anything up for auction tonight. I thought about I have the full run of All-Star Superman. I don't know if that's something that'd be interesting to you at all, but that's one thing I thought about potentially auctioning off that I could maybe do next weekend. I have like, first Doomsday. Yeah, I got you, buddy. Absolutely. Brennan is in at 70 on this book right here. Again, first Antithesis, almost certainly coming back to play a part later on. I know I'm selling this book, so please keep in mind that I am biased here. But what I'll tell you about this kind of stuff, this is when you buy books like this. When you know a character is going to come back because they're a big deal or because writers can use them in the future, and you hold on to it for a long time and you sell it. If I didn't need to sell some books right now, I would hold on to it as well. And I'm keeping the trade dress on this one too, just because I think it's a cool cover. I like the homages. So, but this is a great spec book. Get yourself a 9/8 white pages. We do have Brendan in at $70. Let's see if make sure I'm not missing anything in the chat here. By the way, we got 34 people in here. People, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for spending some of your Friday night with me. Okay, cool. All right, and you want you wanted address to that too, I'm sure. I think you probably already sent something through though, so I will double check that. But we got Brendan in at 70 on this one. Folks, if you want to pick up a cool comic book, you can try to outbid Brennan. We accept bids. This isn't just a claim sale, so Rumor Department of Truth, Jim Morrison Truth cover. Interesting. But we got Brennan up there, and just to make sure I don't hang out all night, I'll throw up the timer here in a second if nobody else wants to throw up an opening bid. Sorry, Mojo. Some of us are doing auctions because we're broke. Just saying. So you can do an auction. In fact, if you want to, here's the pro move. If you want to do an auction, Mojo, I recommend scheduling it and then watching every other huge channel on YouTube schedule their auction for the same time and see what happens. I'm just kidding. Everybody I talked to about that's also doing an auction was super nice, by the way. They were all really cool and professional. So I'm just kind of making fun of myself there for being a small fry here on YouTube. But we got Brennan in at 70 on that one. I'm going to throw up the clock just to make it fair, so he's not sitting there wondering like, hey, am I going to win this book? Yeah, I do have Department of Truth #1. I've got multiple later printings that I was going to do as part of a lot. Hey, Dank, thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. And again, when this timer wears out, I will give it a nice, generous, 10 count, and then hit enter on an end line. But don't wait too long, guys. Otherwise, you might miss out. So, again, first Antithesis here. This is the Comics Elite Virgin variant in a 9.8 white pages. Definitely a good book. It will be shipped to you safe and sound in a slab shipper. Hey, I appreciate that. There's a lot of good competition out there. So That's saying something. Thanks a lot, Comic Man Andy. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I've thought about it. I do have some hardly thin covers. I can put those up. Absolutely. Okay, so hopefully if anybody else had a bid, they got it in. All right, didn't see anybody else come through. So we have a winner chicken dinner. You just won yourself a Fantastic Four first appearance of Antithesis. That is going to Brennan. Guys, say congratulations to Brennan. That's an excellent win. Dropping the hammer on everybody and picking up an excellent book. So I saw Hardly Thin. Remind me, guys, was there other stuff that you were wanting to see too? I can do Hardly next. I feel like there was another book I may have forgotten about that somebody else. God, that is such a nice compliment. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Beard off. Yeah, I mean there's so many great beards in there. Yeah, Skeff has complimented my beard, and that's pretty awesome, right? Yeah, that's a good win. That's awesome. Everybody say congrats to Brennan again. It feels nice to buy things, people. That's the moral of the story. We live in America. We're capitalists. And again, I've said it before. I'll say it again because we got some new faces in here. I do appreciate you spending some time on this Friday evening with me. Again, hopefully you're sipping back on your beverage of choice, or you are imbibing your favorite vice, whatever that may or may not be. Hopefully it's weed, but hey, that's who might have judged. So we wanted some Hardly Thin. That's the last thing I saw. And yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You specifically wanted nice covers. I have a Naughty and Nice set. So Larissa, let me know. Are you interested? Or should I split it up? If you're not going to go after the, what it's worth because of the nudity, I get it. Looks like Larissa's drinking some wine. I mean, if you drink enough glasses of wine, does that mean you want the nudity? Sometimes that's how that works. Yeah, right. But yeah, let me know. And if not, I'll show you what you're looking at here. Department of Truth. That was the other thing. Department of Truth. So, because who knows, someday soon I might be monetized. I got to cover up the fun bits. But here's what you're looking at if I do go for the Hardly Thin set, guys. So if you're interested in this, let me know. This is RB White, Hardly Thin. It's naughty. Cover is right here, and the nice cover is right here. These were limited to 200. The black dark cover. So if you're interested in both, let me know. If you're only interested in the nice cover, I might need to split these up because we all know the horn dogs will pay money for this. So keep that in mind. So let me know what you feel about that. If you don't respond quickly, think about it for a little bit, and I will move on to the Department of Truth because we did have some interest in Department of Truth. Took me a minute to hey, I appreciate you popping in, Billy. Thank you so much for being in here. Hopefully the next one's a little bit more fun and goes smooth and we have more people in here, but I do appreciate you coming in, sir. Thank you. That's cool. That to me sounds a little bit like I'm not interested in that cover. Just saying. And that's fine, by the way. Just let me know because I don't want to throw that up if you're not interested in it and if nobody's interested in it. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. knows what's up. Yes, the nurse cover. Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, these were full disclosure. These were won in like a super chat giveaway. So I don't personally like them, but I know they're desirable and they go for a bit. So I'm gonna put those back. If you guys want them, let me know. And we will move on to Department of Truth. I can't remember off the top of my head who was it. I don't want to say and be wrong, but I know somebody said something about the Department of Truth variants, or later printings, I should say. So what I've got here is the 4th printing of number 1. I've got a 5th printing of number 1. And I've got the Air 6 printing that they sent out and they switched the wrong cover. So I've got 3 different printings. Department of Truth, number 1. I'll get my little camera up here so I can speak more freely. Oh, is you Collector Pete? Awesome. So that's the Air printing, guys, that they issued a new printing for the 6th. There's the 5th printing and the 4th printing. Department of Truth is, if I have to tell you, it probably doesn't even matter, but you guys should know it's a hot book, of course, and it's amazing cover. People, think something is killing the children. All those later printings are going for a bit. As much as I'll try to sell you on it, I think it's a great thing to go after. And then this is the variant for issue 5. And I'm going to throw that in there too. And yeah, I think that's a cool book. So I'm going to go $25 on these. Again, kind of pseudo claim sale-esque. It is an auction though, but we'll start at 25. I just got to, I can't give them away. But you're getting some awesome chances at some books that are really going to pay off here. And they're all in good shape, guys. They're all in like near mint. Try to get the glare off that. That's the Lady in Red cover there. It's really awesome. Yeah, that's cover B. Danny and Tamra Bonvillain is the artist on the cover on that one. I actually didn't know without looking at it, so we'll see if anybody's interested in these. Yeah, the covers, the A cover, or the first printing A cover that these are the later printings of is just iconic. I mean, you can just see these on top 10 lists when this gets its first trailer or whatever. But there's the issue 5. I think that's a cool cover too. Again, $25, everybody. I'll put a minute up on the clock. If we don't like it, we'll move on. Larissa says those are fire, so she wants them. I'm just playing, guys. Only buy what you can. I'm not going to force anybody to buy anything or peer pressure you too much. Just a little bit. We got 31 people in here. Again, thanks everybody for popping in. Hey, I appreciate Comic Man Andy. I definitely appreciate you coming in. Love all the content, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thank you for popping in. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Good night. Okay. So guys, I've shown my wares. If there is anything you're interested in bidding in, or whatever, let me know and I will throw it up. If you're more interested in raws and slabs, if you want to, see something that I've talked about, let me know and we can talk about it. So no, Collector P, you're thinking about it wrong. You have copies for your personal collection. These are copies for Spec. Those are different. You need to have one set for Spec and one set for person. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man. I appreciate you saying that. Cool. Okay, so we'll put those back. If I've put up something and you guys are like thinking about it later and you're like, ah, shit, I really did want that or whatever, let me know in the chat here or hit me up later. We can talk about it. Again, I will do other auctions or IG claim sales and all that kind of stuff too. So there will be other opportunities to buy stuff. So I'm gonna read off some options again. I want, I don't want to waste anybody's time. So stuff I'd be willing to put up on an auction. Hopefully you can hear me when I'm looking that way and I'm talking. G.I. Joe first appearance of Lady J. With her new Amazon show coming up. Somebody was asking about Punisher. Was that? Oh, I hope that wasn't Andy that just left. But I do have that Lionsgate reprint of the first appearance of Punisher. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is a rare, hard to find style. I'm not going to oversell it, but it is definitely a rarer reprint of the first appearance of Punisher. If you're really interested in that. Yeah. I could put that up, but I mean, same deal. I can't just give this stuff away. So there's that. I have a first Shriek Raw. Same kind of deal. I couldn't let it go. I've got like a rando Star Wars lot that has like a bunch of like Darths and stuff like that in it. And like Dr. Aphra, not her first appearance, but like her first solo. So, like first Fen Rao, first solo Dr. Aphra, first appearance of her father, first Dirge in continuity, this kind of stuff. But like, obviously this is the kind of stuff that I'm hoping like we get an auction and a bidding war going. I'm just being honest, guys. But that's the kind of thing, like if you're super, super, super interested, let me know. Steve's interested in the Punisher, or you just like Punisher? Are you interested in Punisher? You want to bid on it? I do have somebody, let me see here. Checking on the payment, guys. 1 second. Other stuff, Thor, number 6 second printing stuff, signed J. Scott Campbell, if Craig's still not here. The Do You Poo Virgin parody cover of Thor 6 second printing. If you're super interested in this stuff, guys, let me know. And then other slabs too I can get at too that I've kind of read off what's there already. But yeah, checking on payment from Comic Chameleon. I don't see it in here, sir. And did you send Cash App though? I don't see Cash App either. Under Dushun. Okay. Again, throw that up there real fast. Double checking again. Yeah, I don't see it yet. Just to recap, I will tell you that I have payments from Brennan, from Buddy, from Larissa, from X11 Bravo, from Nathan, so far. So those are the ones I do see coming through. Double check that PayPal right there. Double check for typos and stuff. But yeah, I don't see anything yet. Wizards of PayPal, let me know if it could take longer for that to come through maybe. But usually I think it's pretty quick. Usually within like a minute or so. I will tell me what you're looking for, and I'll try to have it up for the next auction. All right, guys, I got to get something else up on the screen here. Steve, were you looking for that Lionsgate reprint? If so, you can kind of make me an offer on it. And I'm gonna kind of look for some other stuff. I didn't see anybody jumping on the Star Wars. Batman versus Predator. Anybody want a Batman versus Predator #1? We already went through the Batman 100 nobody wanted. Okay, I'm gonna go with the slab. Just gonna throw it up here, and I'll keep refreshing every once in a while here for your payment. Comic. 9/8 Spawn #1, Gunslinger Spawn. First, I have the first appearance of Gunslinger Spawn. I think it's the cameo. It's like 118 or whatever. It's off at CGC right now. And my Spawn one, I have a raw that's not a 9/8, and I have one that's signed by Todd McFarlane that's just not. It was hand signed by him in front of me, so I'm not going to sell that one. But not a 9/8. Sorry, sir. But let me know if you're interested in the Gunslinger Spawn. We can maybe talk when I get it. If you follow me on Instagram, kind of hit me up on there and we'll talk about it. Okay, so I'm leaving the payment thing up just in case Comic Chameleon needs it. This is Suicide Squad #1. This is a CBCS slab, guys. Pay attention, but it is a yellow label. It is a witnessed signature. This is not a verified after the fact signature. So this is one they actually witnessed, just like CGC. And this is signed by Ryan Brown. Hopefully you got what you needed from that comic, because I got to bring up my... I guess actually it's on the other side now, isn't it? Okay, cool. Thanks, Austin. A little bit of glare on there, but yeah, you can see the Brian Brown signature a little bit better there. We're going to start this one off at 65. Guys, this is signed by Ryan Brown, one of the greatest artists in the game right now. Great Harley Quinn King Shark cover. You making them eyes? I'm not sure why you made them eyes. Double checking payment for you, comic. And checking some messages real fast, guys. Bear with me. Okay. Okay, I don't see any new stuff from Comic Chameleon. We still are waiting on oh, hey, cool, right on. Got your information, Nathan. Thanks for sending that through. God, were we not talking on Instagram yet? That's too bad. Yeah, he was great in Suicide Squad. Absolutely. Kind of stole the show. Sylvester Stallone. We'll throw up a timer on this, guys. If you're not super interested in this one, that's totally fine. I get it. I know if I set it like a super low starting price, people would probably jump all over it, but then somebody would probably win it for like $30 and I'd be screwed. So that's why. Hopefully you guys understand that. I know we're kind of down on the viewers here. Again, if you do want me to throw something up, let me know. I am more than happy to throw it up. I'm probably going to end the auction here kind of soon. We're getting close to 10 p.m. Pacific, way later than that, 1 a.m. Eastern. So even though it's Friday night, we're down to 20 viewers now. So yeah, I get it. Hey, anybody who's a PayPal pro, do you know how you cancel the original payment? I think you can just, if you click on the actual transaction, I think you can withdraw it, I want to say. If you go to your recent history, I haven't really paid anybody with PayPal recently. I've just been getting money through it. Because it didn't go to Apple, Christopher. not with a K. I didn't see anybody, lost my train of thought. But yeah, I haven't seen that payment come through. But yeah, sorry, what I was going to say is the other address that you sent that to wasn't a real address. Nobody had it claimed yet, so. Did you mean PayPal, Christopher, with a C and not with a K? Because mine's Christopher with a K. So yeah. So G.I. Joe, yeah, I got the first appearance of Lady J. And I've got a jock cover as well as a little lot I can do. So if you're interested in that, let's put that one up. We'll move on from this guy right here. Let's put the rules back up just for now. And again, guys, the other thing too is this is my first live auction. If you join late, sorry if there's any snafus or snags. Part of this was to do kind of a low pressure, low key one so that if I do a much bigger one, we could iron out all the kinks and have it go smoother for everybody. So I appreciate your patience with all that. And then I'll throw up the G.I. Joe in a second here, but this is the other Suicide Squad. Get rid of my camera here. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. It's a Nathan Zerdy signed minimal trade dress 9/8, and it's again witnessed. It's not a. Oh, you sent it to a C with instead of a K. Okay, well it's not going to go through. So yeah, you can report it according to Buddy. He knows more about PayPal than I do is on the vendor side of things. So Buddy, I do appreciate you saying that because I've never had to have anybody retract a payment before. But yeah, so definitely I'll put my thing back up so you can see the real one. They can be, and I don't like to harsh, anybody's mellow. I don't like to shame anybody's kink. Yeah, absolutely. I totally understand. I know it's late for East Coast guys. So thanks for hanging out, Austin. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Yeah, so Chris, you were interested in G.I. Joe, so I respect that. Let's talk about some G.I. Joe. So this is kind of a cool little lot. Hopefully you got what you needed there, comic. So G.I. Joe request. The first thing I'll show off is this is a Torpedo Comics exclusive jock variant for G.I. Joe 275, that Destro cover. That's really cool. Let you see that. That's pretty neat. This is in near mint condition. Corners look different. They do have, they have those little like bindery specks on them, but I think it's still in really high grade. And then I have a direct edition of G.I. Joe 32. Which is the first appearance of Lady J, who she is getting her own Amazon series coming up on Amazon, obviously. And that book went through the roof. So you're kind of getting a couple interesting books here. Get the glare off there as much as I can. Little Destro, little Lady J. I got to start decent on this one. Let's do 45, just because you might be the only person that's interested in it. I only have 18 people in here, so it's again kind of that claim sale pricing. And I do apologize, for starting out this price is a little bit higher, but don't have a lot of folks watching. So yeah, it's absolutely, it's kind of like I get like a Man in the Iron Mask vibe from it, which is fitting with it being Destro, of course. Still double checking. Comic Chameleon. I just got your funds. They just went through. So perfect. Perfect. Thank you very much for that. And we will make sure that book ends up. So this one, I would say, So see if I can show it off here. There is kind of right below. There's one color breaking spine tick right there. I'm going to say as is, probably like a 9092. There's some more non-color breaking spine ticks you can see a little bit easier on the black cover. But I would say you probably could get like a 9.4 to 9.6 out of this with a clean and press. There's also a little bit of a pressable. Oh, let's see if I can get it to show up. Kind of a like a bend at the top where somebody grabbed it a little rough, but it's not color breaking. In fact, I can't even get it to show up on camera. Hey, I appreciate it, Nathan, so much. I'll ship out your winnings on Monday. Thank you again, man. Appreciate it. I'm glad you were able to make it in. So yeah. Any takers on that one? We can move on to wrapping it up, or if anybody saw anything else they wanted, we can do that too. We got 20 people in here right now, so kind of hard to get a lot of people interested in stuff unless I specifically have what you're looking for. I get that. Doesn't always happen, but give that a few more seconds. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. We got a bid on this one. Chris is in at $45. Hey, thanks for watching. Absolutely. Thanks, Nathan. But yeah, Chris is in for $45 on this one, guys. So like, again, this is First Lady J. So she's getting her own Amazon series coming up. It's an original series. It's going to continue that new G.I. Joe universe. We don't know a whole lot of casting details about it yet, but you can get in early. And then we also have a jock cover for Destro there. So kind of some cool stuff. Okay, I got your DM, comic chameleon. Every time I have to say that, that is G.I. Joe 32. And then the Destro issue is G.I. Joe 275. It's the RE, one of the RE numbers. So I'll get a timer up here in a second. If nobody else looks like they're gonna start rapidly bidding on this, guys. We are seeing a few people trickle in. Somebody should go in Very Gary's chat and let him know I'm ending up. Maybe I'll do it. So I don't know if you guys caught that earlier. This is really cool. Very Gary was actually telling people to come join my show, which I thought was really awesome and nice of him. So they mentioned that earlier. Let's see, come hang out in my live auction. Thanks for a great show. But yeah, they were super nice about it. Hopefully I'm not being a dick when I say this. Their show's ending. So any Thor 337. Yeah, I've got one that is off getting cracked, cleaned, pressed, and reholdered right now. I hope I wasn't a jerk by doing that, guys, but they did say come to my show earlier. So hopefully they're okay with that. I'll take it if I can get it. But yeah, so Chris, a couple more people are filtering in, just so you know, we are at $45 on this one, guys, right now. It's G.I. Joe 32, the first appearance of Lady J, first full appearance of Lady J. There's no cameo or anything like that. That's just her first appearance. She's getting her own Amazon show. You do have that jock cover for Destro, which has a big glare on it, but it is a pretty cool jock cover. It's a Torpedo Comics comic, and it is in a near mint condition. So yeah, my Thor 337 is getting regraded, and that'll probably be when I would wait for the sweet spot to go throw up on you know, like when a trailer drops or something like that, when you get introduced to, by the way, unless somebody makes me a really kick-ass offer. It is a newsstand. I'm talking about the Thor 337, and it originally got graded like a 6.5 because the people that clean and press it did not actually clean and press it. So it should be like an 8.5 probably. It had a ton of pressable defects. So, okay, guys, I don't want to leave Chris hanging, so we're gonna throw up that timer. And if you get a bid in under the minute mark here, let me know. We will keep going on that one, but otherwise he will walk away with these ones. Lady J, one of my favorite characters. I wouldn't even let this one walk if I didn't have a few copies of it, but I think she's a fantastic character, and I'm really excited to see what that show looks like, personally. As a big G.I. Joe fan, I think she's one of the better ones. Unfortunately, I don't have any He-Man, except for that I have the issue 1 of that new Masters series they did, which no one really cared about, of course. But I do have that issue. Yeah, my childhood copy got sold a few years back in my collection. So, all right, guys, a few more seconds to get in that last bid there. Otherwise, Chris is walking away with it for $45. Again, I will let that run for a few seconds, and just to make sure everybody got their time in, and then I'll hit end, and then it's all over. So, all right, so you win that one, Chris. You have walked away with first appearance of Lady J in G.I. Joe 32. And let me just write down your information here. Payment details are right there. $45. All right, guys, so we've got 23 in here right now. I'm gonna get pretty close to wrapping it up because we've been going for a while, and I feel like, you know, I don't want to waste anybody's time if you're not interested in stuff. But if you are looking for anything, if you're hoping for stuff, let me know. Yes, I do have Secret Wars. I have Secret Wars number 3, first appearance of Titania. It's a first printing. I do have one more of those. You know, I sold the other one earlier, but it's a newsstand first printing. So if you have serious interest in that, it wouldn't go as cheap as the second printing did, but I could put that one up too. Yeah, congrats, Chris. That's awesome. I'm glad you won that one. Hey, sorry if I left you hanging there for a little while before I put up the timer and everything, but we did have the auction ending, and I wanted to see if anybody else was coming in here. You know how it goes, but congratulations on the win. So let's see, we got some slabs. Let me know if you're interested in big time in that Secret Wars. Getting messages. Hang on, make sure stuff going through and all that stuff. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. Do you have like some Kunkka Wonder Girl variants? I have a set of those that I could put up. So definitely willing to take suggestions. Signed J. Scott Campbell, Harley Quinn. I'm willing to put up stuff we've already seen too. Like I had a set of Department of Truth #1s, various different printings that I could put back up. I have a Batman 100 Jock variant I could put back up. Because we're gonna have to move into some slabs. I don't have a Venmo set up yet, Fascinating Flounder. I'm sorry. I will try to get one set up. I just didn't have one, so I take PayPal and Cash App right now. Yeah, sorry, man, I don't have one. I actually don't even know what the process is like. Hopefully it's quick and I can get one set up by the time for my next auction. You want to see some slabs? Okay, so let's do it. Let's put this one up. You're interested in the Star Wars Last Padawan, so we can talk about that. Let me put up this one real fast, and we'll go for that next. So this is I mentioned earlier. I even showed it off real fast, but I'm going to put it back up. This is a fantastic Kyle Hotz cover. This is Kyle Hotz Wolverine, you know, with 1,000 freaking arrows sticking out of him, and swords and size and all kinds of stuff. We got a 9.8 white pages. Well, it's 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords creation #1. It's the first appearance of the original Horseman of Apocalypse from Morocco, from the Ten of Swords storyline. So Apocalypse, before he had his horsemen you meet in X Factor, actually had some original horsemen that were his original horsemen. So that's really cool. This is a 9.8 white pages. This was a Comics Elite variant. Kyle Hotz, very cool stuff. And we could start the bidding off on this one at $60, guys. So this is a $60 slab. Again, sorry for that, didn't mean to bump that. I ship all my slabs go out in slab shippers, which are really nice. They protect the book really well. Basically, it's a bunch of styrofoam inserts that really hold the book tight, and they don't let it move around while it's getting shipped. So you don't have to worry about any of that kind of jostling that happens in most shipping. Yeah, it is a late auction. I've been going for a little while. I've been going for a couple hours, but I'm also West Coast, so that's a big part of why. But yeah, that's $60, guys. Let's see if we have any interest in that. I'll put up a timer here in a second. If not, I'll move on to something else, and that's totally fine. So I know we got a few more people that jumped in here. I'm assuming you guys were watching like very Gary and popped over. Welcome to the show. I appreciate it. If it's your first time here, I really am happy to have you guys here. That's awesome. Thanks for popping in. Oh, right on. Yeah, I know the East Coast has like more population, so everyone tries to go off East Coast, but I have like some reasons why I have to stream late at night. I just can't really do it during the daytime for me and meet that ideal time. So kind of do it when I can, and you know, hey, West Coast people benefit from that, so that's awesome. Okay, looks like timer's probably gonna expire on this one, guys. Again, no sniping, so I would put up another timer if you tried to throw in a late bid anyway. But yeah, we will pull that one back off and we will go for something else. No worries, no worries. Actually, I was saving that one because there's one guy who I thought was going to come in here who I knew would want that. But he probably had something come up. So. All right, how about Venom fans? Anybody Null or Venom fans? We got here is a Venom 29. This is a Comics Elite Sketch Edition, Virgin cover, Legacy 194. I'm probably gonna butcher their name. Valerio Giorgiadano cover. Null. This is part of a connecting Venom cover too as well that you can get that was another cover for, I think, for the previous issue, I want to say. But this is the rarer sketch version. We can start the bidding off at $75 on this one, guys. $75. 9.8 white pages. Again, I do ship with slab shippers for slabs, so they stay safe. There's the shipping information. It's $15 for a single slab. If you got multiple slabs, I'll do it for $20, and I can put them in the same box with those slab shippers. I do accept PayPal. I do accept Cash App. So that's what we have going on. I will start a timer here in a second, and we'll move on to something else. If you guys don't like this, that's totally cool. There are no sniping bids allowed because I do throw up an extra timer. If you put in a bid at the end of that timer, we'll restart the clock. But yeah, that's what we're looking at tonight. And if you are watching and you're interested in some other stuff, let me know what it is, and I'll see if I have it in my pile, because I know some of you guys are new to the stream and weren't watching earlier, so I totally get it. All right, so timer going up on that one, guys. So if some of you did come over from the very Gary stream, what'd you win? What'd you get over there? Checking payment and stuff, guys. I'm not ignoring you. Waiting for stuff to come through. And definitely let me know if you're watching, you want to know what's coming up next. You guys can help decide that. Let me know what you're interested in, and I'll try. I sold some ASM stuff. JC Streets, welcome to stream, by the way. I don't think you were in here earlier. What I have that I could put up is an ASM 129 reprint. It's the Lionsgate reprint, which is a rarer, hard to find reprint of first appearance of Punisher. I also have Spider-Man Unlimited #1. If you're interested in Shriek, I could put that up, but it's a hot book right now. So, and by the way, no Ghostbusters. I'll kind of close the thread on that. I did sell like some ASM, like an ASM 55 earlier too, that's sold now. I do have some of that stuff, but what happened is I made them, like you were in that stream, right? Like I made the mistake of scheduling this during a stream that had like over 500 people in it for most of the stream. So I was going to lose out on a lot of dough on some of the older stuff. I didn't have any silver, but I did have some bronze, and I will sell that stuff next week in another auction. Hopefully after, this one, we can get some more people watching, and I can do that. Or the other thing I'll do is maybe do some IG claim sales on it, that kind of stuff. But yeah, you can always hit me up with what you're looking for. And if I have it available, I'll definitely reach out to you. So I reach back out to you and let you know what I have, one way or the other. I'm not, if you guys are watching, I'm not a dealer. I'm not like a comic shop. So this is all just, a fan selling his stuff, trying to make some extra dough. So, my selection is what it is because it's what I collect for the most part. So we still interested in slabs? We want some raw stuff. Moon Knight, JC Streets. I will try to dig up some Moon Knight for the next auction. None that I have ready to go for tonight, but I'll try to dig it up. So we'll just kind of, we'll play lightning round for a few rounds. If you guys aren't feeling what I'm dropping down, then we'll just move on to something else. That's no big deal. This is first Elektra as Daredevil. This is Daredevil 25 nullified variant in a 9.8 white pages from CGC. I will throw up shipping details so you can kind of see what it would look like if you want to pick it up. And we'll just let this go and go for a little bit and see if anybody's interested in it. We're going to start the bidding off on this one at $60, guys. So yeah, I mean, I would probably do them like leading up to next weekend. Cause I try to lead it up to the Friday kind of when people get paid normally. But yeah, for sure. I don't think I have a Thor 288. Let me double check. Again, starting on this one at 60, it's first Elektra as Daredevil, everybody. Currently she still is Daredevil. It's actually been surprising. Like I think everybody thought she was just gonna be Daredevil for a couple issues. But this one's been going. So good spec book. This is the nullified variant, and we are starting out at $60. Yeah, I do have a Thor 288. I don't have it ready to go for this auction. If you're interested in it, you could hit me up through IG or whatever. Lefty Sheffy, Rommel, definitely. And welcome to the stream, by the way. But yeah, you can hit me up on that one. Like I said, I didn't have it ready to go today, and I don't have my collection in the same room as me, so can't go grab it, but definitely one we could talk about. Throw up the timer on this one, guys. If you're not interested in this one, that's totally fine. We'll move on to something else. And I appreciate the requests. Definitely makes things easier. If you guys want to see more raw, I can try to do more raw too. I've got some like modern variants. Like I said, I got First Shriek, First Mobius M. Mobius. There's very few people watching, so keep in mind I have to do kind of start out at higher starting bids. So you got to be pretty interested in the books. I know Chameleon, you said you were interested in that Fen Rao first appearance. Cool. It's actually not Padawan number 1. It's Padawan number 10. Padawan number 10, which is the first Fen Rao, one of the Mandalorians. So looks like we're going to expire on this clock. I could just do this one as an auction by itself. Trying to think what I want to put it up at here. Okay, and JC Streets, you want to see that ASM reprint? So for this Star Wars Kanan number 10, this is... see a couple non-color breaking spine ticks on it. I'd probably put it in a near mint minus. It'll need a clean and press if you're ever thinking about submitting it. Star Wars Kanan number 10, first appearance of Fen Rao. Let's start that one off at $15. Yeah, I'll show you that ASM reprint. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so if that wasn't the one you were looking for, I'll just put the timer up and then you guys will go on to the next thing if you're not digging that. Yeah, so 9/8 of these definitely go for a few hundred, and this needs a clean and a press, which I haven't had time to do on it yet. But I can't, you know, I straight up can't guarantee a 9/8, but I would say it's a contender, probably in that 9.4, 9.6 range, like worst case scenario with a clean and a press. But if you're interested in that one, you can make me an offer on it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, these were hard to get. These were given out in like 2003, 2004, or whatever, and they were given out at GameStops, I think, and some movie theaters. So they weren't easy to get your hands on because, you know, back then people weren't holding on to stuff like that. You want to buy the Star Wars on Tuesday comic? Yeah, Kanan 6 is the money book. I have that off getting graded right now. I don't have a copy with me. Kanan 6 and also Kanan 1. Kanan 1's like the first cameo of those characters as well. And some people say it's the first appearance, first full appearance, but I think it's cameo in 1, full appearance in 6 personally, but that's just my opinion. Okay, guys. So if you're interested in that one on Tuesday, just hit me up on IG or whatever, man. Any interest in that ASM reprint? Otherwise, we can move on. Okay, cool. Yeah, hit me up, man. I can hold it for you, no problem. See, like, so here's the deal, JC Streets. I'll level with you, man. Here's the deal. I didn't expect to do this auction when there was like 4 other auctions going on. None of them were like announced yet that I saw anyway. Maybe they were, but I just didn't see them. So that's one that I was really hoping like I could start some bidding on. If you're the only person here that's interested in it, you know, I had to set a higher price on it because I was hoping to get a decent amount for it. So I'm hoping to start off like, let's say 60 on that one. It would be a nice price to start off on if we wanted to talk about it. Because I mean, it's the thing is like if CGC wasn't taking like a fucking year to get your books back, I would probably submit that one myself and I can make bank on it. But It's just like I don't have the time to invest in that. I need to sell it now. I don't have any variants for Kanan 1. Cool. I'll hit you back up about that one, Rommel. Do you prefer to go by Rommel or do you prefer to go by Lefty Sheffy? Let me know. Okay. Yeah. So if you're willing to start at 60, we could throw this one up. Yeah, it's a cool book. And the reason I'm really hesitant on it is I got a guy in real life who was kind of interested in doing some trade stuff with it because he's a big Punisher fan. And this is one that like Punisher fans go after because obviously, you know, a real ASM first print 129, everyone's going to go after, of course. But, you know, it's a practically unattainable book for a lot of people right now. So we can go on 60 on that one. Let's see if anybody else is interested in this one. And again, do keep in mind my shipping is up there and that's where it starts. And that's also my payment information. Guys, if you want stuff, I'm going to ship out on Monday, most likely. If I have any kind of delays or whatever, something comes up, I will talk to you, I'll message with you. If you win an auction, please send me a message through IG, through DMs, with your YouTube name and what you won, and your address, most importantly, and then send payment quickly through PayPal. Yeah, it's a book that's out of a lot of people's hands, and I've held on. This was my copy. I can't remember if I got it at a GameStop or if I got it at a movie theater. I know it's a Lionsgate, so you'd think a movie theater, but I worked at GameStop for a while, and every once in a while there was extra promo stuff left over, and I want to say this was a promo for a video game, but I can't remember. I've had it ever since then, and I've been hoping. Oh, so Rommel? Am I getting that right? I think Lefty Sheffy is a cool name, by the way. Sorry I got it wrong, man. So we are at $60 on this, guys. I'm going to start a timer on that one. Again, no sniping. I will start the timer over again if we get another bid. So you may as well just get your bid in now if you're interested in it. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's what sounds right to me too. Thanks for saying that, man. And again, you know, I got some other stuff here, guys. If you are interested in other stuff, let me know. I can put it up next. If you want slabs, you know, I got a lot of probably more modern stuff than like bronze stuff right now. Again, we're trying to keep it to the audience we have in here, which is 32 people, which I appreciate every single one of you being in here. Thank you so much for spending your Friday night with me, but you know, just hard to get into a bidding war with that few people in here. And for the people that did join, what's going to happen is this timer is going to run out. There's a huge lag on my stream. It's like 30 seconds or so. So I wait about 10 seconds and then I put an inline in. Again, we don't want any sniping. So there's a bit of a delay for where you'll see the inline after when that says the timer ran out. And I'm just doing that to make sure everybody has a chance to get that other bid in and we don't have any people getting pissed off because they didn't get their bid in. But yeah. No Gwenpool. I'm actually looking for too many hobbies, man. You came in right after the inline there. Yeah, so we don't really allow any sniping, so gotta give it to JC Streets. He won it. I'm actually looking for a Gwenpool 18, which is that White Queen Jim Lee cover myself, but I don't have any nothing cool. I have like some really rando copies. But congratulations, JC Streets. You are the winner on that one. I'm so sorry, too many hobbies. You know, I'm kind of taking cues from like the big guys like Very Gary here. Like I gotta respect the inline there. Cool, man. Hey, I appreciate it, dude. Like this is, by the way, this is my first auction, guys. So if there's any like, you know, stuff to iron out, all that kind of stuff, I'm so sorry. I'm working on it. You know, I'm trying to get better at this. Okay, so you're seeing he came in before. Okay, shit. Oh, the White Queen, cool. Fuck. Okay, so that sucks, man. If you guys saw it come in before, hey, can anybody else verify that? If you guys see it in before the inline, if I have somebody else verify that, what I will do is I will let you guys do kind of like a sudden death thing on it. I respect the inline, but if I see it differently than what you guys see, and multiple people saw you come in before the inline, I want to know. So far, so there's where you can hit me up. So far, I just got Brick saying that. Brick, are you on top or live? Yeah, JC, I'm gonna give it to you because I just want to respect. Ah, shit. Okay, so I see 3 people. Shit, I see 3 people saying you came in before. Okay. And okay, guys. So I just got a screenshot from somebody who's watching, and they just sent it to me, showing that he came in before. So here's what I'm gonna do. I got multiple bids coming in. I'm trying to be fair to everybody. I do want to respect the inline, but I see it coming in before the inline on somebody who's watching. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw up a sudden death timer for you guys. Nobody else can jump in, and respect that. Okay, cool. I really appreciate it, guys. I'm trying to do my best here. Like I said, it's new for me too. So, so right now we're at 65. You guys can keep going. The timer has started over. I appreciate everybody being cool about that. It's so hard with the lag too, because I'm like everybody starts saying like, oh yeah, you did. I'm like, oh, okay. But I appreciate the person that sent me that screenshot. Thank you for doing that, because that really helped. Again, trying to be cool for everybody. But we're at 65 at Too Many Hobbies. This is a rare reprint, Lionsgate reprint of the first appearance of Punisher, Amazing Spider-Man 129. With a clean and press, it's definitely going to be like in a 9+. Guys, we are starting back over. JC Street's coming back with a $70 bid. We have a bidding war going on here. JC Streets wants this. He's coming back with $70. It starts the timer over again. Do you guys want this rare reprint of the first appearance of Punisher? Good luck finding a original printing of ASM 129 for a decent price. We all know it's really expensive right now. Yeah, that's why I'm willing to go for it, man. Okay, we're at 70. I got 30 seconds left. Well, less than 25 seconds left on my clock. So get that bid in if you're interested in it. The delay really sucks. Yeah, it really sucks. Nothing I can do about it. It's pretty cool. It's cool. Okay, guys. So I'm going to give it a good solid 20 seconds just to make sure there's no other issues. And again, it's just those 2 people that are in this one. But right now we got JC Streets at $70. And I'm counting in my head right now, and I'll hit end when the lag should be up. And I'll make sure that we're good on the chat, just in case he wants to come back with one last bid. Okay, that's what I got. I'm going to give it a few seconds to make sure nothing comes through, because I really don't want to screw that up for anybody. I just, again, shout out to both of you guys. I really appreciate you being mature about that one. It's a weird thing that happens with lag and YouTube and whatnot. Again, so you wanted my... here's my payment info. I take PayPal and Cash App. You can send it over. I will be shipping out Monday. For a raw comic book, it's $8, so please add $8 to the price. That's going to go in a Gemini mailer. Yeah, congrats, JC. I'm glad you won that one, because you obviously were the one that was bringing it up. And Too Many Hobbies, thanks for being in on that one. I really appreciate that too. And both of you guys for being awesome on that. And you're going to email me your information, because I'll switch over to where you can hit me up if you're done with that, and let me know if you need the other screen up. Okay. Hey, Headless, thanks for popping in, man. I really appreciate it. Glad you watched. I do appreciate all the support, man. Thanks a lot. Have a good night, dude. All right, so while we're making sure JC's got his stuff squared away, and again, if you have any questions or anything, let me know, JC. And I appreciate that. Congratulations on the win. Something about saying "have a great headless." It's kind of funny. Have a great headless. No, but yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. We really appreciate it. I got an Origin, a Quasar I could throw up. Marvel 2-in-1 thing. Number 53, if there's interest in that. For Shriek, I got this fire set of Kunkka Wonder Girl covers. I got a whole set of those we could do. Oh, it's all good. I ain't sweating it, man. Got this Infinity War parody Do You Poo cover. Virgin, that's a limited to 50. So yeah, guys, if you're wondering what I'm doing here is I'm gonna throw up what you guys are interested in because I don't want to waste anybody's time. And I'll keep going as long as people keep buying. Yeah, it's a tough one, dude. I don't have that one, Comic Toby. Hey, welcome to the chat, by the way. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it, brother. I do have, since I just showed that, do you guys know that Avengers 16, Thanos is going to kill the Avengers with the Infinity Hammer, and this is the first appearance of the Infinity Hammer right there. That's the second printing of Thor 6. It's a wraparound cover, and on the other side of the cover, you see some interior art where you first wielded the Infinity Hammer. Well, that's the regular cover. I also have the 1-in-50. So if you guys are ballers and you want to go after that stuff, I could put that up, but that's a bigger deal. So you guys got to come ready for that. I'd probably start bidding around 50 on that Do You Poo. We got to vote for Harley Quinn. I will also show off 2 other things real fast, and you guys let me know if you're interested in stuff. These were Hardly Thin parody covers. I got to cover up the fun bags on one of them, but this is the Naughty and Nice. These are limited to 200. These are RB White Hardly Thin covers. I could put those up as well. JC Streets, it is right up there at the top under that purple box there, if you want to check that out. So that's the Hardly Thin. And then Harley Quinn. And, you guys know what I need is a better camera, dude. I don't... You're talking about those clear bags? Dude, those in fucking Mylar, because it's Mylar shiny. So that's why it's happening. And it's also my lighting, and it's a lot of things. That's a signed J. Scott Campbell, Harley Quinn with a COA. I could, if you guys are super interested in this stuff, I could throw it up. But if no one's really interested, I don't want to waste time on an auction. But yeah, J. Scott Campbell, white signature right there. That one, it could start out. We can do some bidding on that one if a couple people are interested in it. And I got Slabs too. I got Slabs. I started trying to show it off earlier. No one really seemed to be interested in it. But I do have, get rid of that. I do have a rare sketch, partial sketch cover. This is a Josh Middleton cover for Harley Quinn 25th anniversary #1, 9/8 white pages. If you're interested in that. Yeah, I mean, don't we all? Don't we all? Unfortunately, I'm gonna take down the payment thing. Hopefully you saw that, dude. I'm this close to getting monetized on YouTube, so I don't really want to have videos that might still get views or get copyright strikes. More importantly, or not copyright, but what do you call it? Quality content strikes. That's what I'm trying to say. Fuck. It's $1 million question, dude. You can do an order through eGerber. Last time I tried to see, they were hella backed up, months and months and months. But Mylars are dope. Definitely a good protection for your comics. There are faker Mylars out there. I get the Mylites, Mylite 2s from E Gerber, which is, you know, it's Egerber. They have a website. It looks like it's from the 90s. They're a super old school company. You got to call them to order your stuff. But they're cool. They're a really good company, but they're hella backed up. So I'm gonna keep showing stuff, and you guys let me know if you're interested, right? But yeah, that is a good question, dude. Kyle Hott's Juggernaut ASM homage. If you guys are super interested in that, we could talk about it. It's the first appearance of D-Cell, new character who could like stop the Juggernaut. But I'm just gonna show off the last stuff I have. If you guys aren't interested, we can probably just end it here pretty soon. Yeah, so here's the thing. I'm not really going to get paid very much anyway because I'm a small YouTuber. I'm probably going to make like, you know, pennies a month, basically. Better than that. I'm kidding. But for rewind views, yes, that's true. But I'm trying to get watch hours right now to get over that threshold I need. But we got a 9.4 Batman versus Predator. The rights went to Marvel, so you're not going to see this reprinted anytime soon. If people are super interested in that, we could talk about that too. Yeah, you say it's speedrun review. That's kind of what I'm doing now. Like, I'm kind of letting people, like, just if you're really interested in something, let me know. We can put it up. Also, yeah, some people in here might not have been here earlier. I'll show these off. Again, if you guys are super interested, let me know. We'll do it. Signed Ryan Brown, Suicide Squad variant, and these are CBCS, but they are witness signatures. They are not signature verification, which, as we learned recently, can be forged. And that's a Nathan Zerdy Suicide Squad #1. So that's the minimal variant. Those are both 9.8 white pages. Yeah, I've done actually like a claim sale. This is my first auction. I've done a claim sale before with other people. Right. Yeah. She knows what's up. Exactly. But yeah, I something we can definitely think about. Okay, cool. Let me make sure I got that just to double check, because there's been some hiccups tonight with people and wrong payment stuff and all that. Okay, looks like I got your payment. Yeah, I'm based on your screen name. I'm guessing that's you. If you could send it through IG or email, I would appreciate it. Yeah, I would too. I don't have it. I'm sorry. Again, I'm not like one of those big dealers, you know. I've got some stuff. Let's see. I want to put up something else. Dude, I appreciate it. I would never ask anybody to do that, but it's not like I wouldn't appreciate it if you did. Yeah, rock on. So we'll end with this one. Unless people are, you know, if there's something I just showed and you're like, hey, actually, you know what, I want to talk about that, we can do it. This is Secret Wars #3. This is the first appearance of Titania. This is a first printing newsstand. And condition on this bad boy. Double check, because I had another copy I sold earlier. There was a second printing. I'm trying to make sure I don't get the grades mixed up here. Yeah, there's some pressable defects. Like one really good bend on the corner here, on the cover here. But it's definitely pressable. It's not color breaking or anything. So, but that crease is kind of like right here. Definitely not color breaking. Looks pretty good. I'd say this is a near mint copy with a clean and press, to be very clear. But I can start off bidding on this one at 45. Big Key Titania coming to She-Hulk is the rumor. Yeah, I would be looking for those as well. Another book I'm looking for sure. Don't have any for sale, unfortunately. But keep throwing them out there. I mean, I do have stuff for sure. I just kind of had to come prepared for a small auction tonight. Is kind of the secret here, because there was too much other competition going on, and this is my first one, and I knew there'd be mistakes and hiccups. But I'm gonna throw a timer up on this guy. If anybody's interested in it, let me know. We could talk about it. And like I said, unless somebody's really interested in something else I've talked about, we'll probably wrap up after that. If anybody has any questions or they like have any comic chat, let me know. We could talk about that too. Another one I could put up, that'd be kind of a fun little one. That's the Origin of Quasar. I think it's the second appearance of Quasar too. It's Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing, and Quasar number 53. We could talk about that one. Again, one I've been threatening with here, but Spider-Man Unlimited number 1, first appearance of Shriek, coming in Venom 2. Still got time on that one because it's been delayed again, but she is coming. We all know what's going to happen. That book's going to spike. No, bro, you're doing great. I kind of get lost in with the big. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, hopefully it's kind of a low pressure deal for people. Like, I hopefully that's what we got going on here. I think I showed everything else. Like, yeah, like I will have some bigger stuff, guys, coming up. You know, like if you do you guys want a little preview? Should we kind of end it with a little preview here? These are not. I am not going to sell these right now because I need an auction to kind of fuel them. But like, for example, some of the stuff that I was talking about that we'll be looking at in a future auction. Eternals number 1. Eternals number 2, first Celestial, first Ajax, and Eternals number 7. That'd be going up in an auction. Yeah, like the Copper Age Babe here says, that is absolutely appreciated, guys. Yeah, you totally, like, I know the deal, right? You know. Yeah, so previews of stuff. That's one of them that I was gonna do. Another one, Walking Dead number 7. It's a rare second printing of number 7. It's an identical cover. You can't tell unless you look on the inside. But that's the first Tyrese. Guys, if you don't know, Walking Dead early issues were extremely low print run. And the second printing, that's just when they started to kind of take off, and that was a low print run too. And then Walking Dead 53, that's the first Abraham, first Eugene, and first Rosita. That's another one I would do in a bigger auction. FF 353, that's the first Mobius M. Mobius, and it's the first cover appearance. That's actually him in the barcode box there. So it's technically the first cover appearance as well. The newsstand didn't have that. And I think there's a second printing that didn't have that too, I want to say. So that's a cool comic. Mobius and Mobius is coming back to Loki. That's Owen Wilson's character, if you don't know who that is. Yeah, this lot I had was a Star Wars lot. First solo Dr. Aphra number 1. First Dirge in continuity. Vader Down number 1, the John Tyler Christopher action figure variant. That's the callback to the order guide you had to do for the Kenner figures. Star Wars Kanan number 10, first Fen Rao, one of the Mandalorians. Star Wars Legacy number 20, which is the first Darth Azard. Star Wars Legacy 24, and that is the first, I dropped my note. Star Wars Legacy 24, that's the first Aslan Ray And Star Wars Legacy 29, that's the first Darth Reeve. So that was a little lot. We're going to do, you know, all those. I think I have Darth Vader number 1. One of the variants. You can always hit me up about that. I can, you know, kind of get back to you with what exactly that is. All right, so but slabs, right? Like slabs. I had some smoking hot slabs, guys. So this is one that would be a big one. Edge of Spider-Verse number 2. This is the first Spider-Gwen. This is the rare 5th printing. And yeah, that's a book that's going to go for a while for sure. I know, guys, I know you're going to want some of these, but this is just a preview. Like, this is a book, if I tried to sell this tonight, I would make nothing on it probably, but in a bigger auction, it would go pretty well. This is the silent issue, G.I. Joe number 21, newsstand, first Storm Shadow, first appearance of Storm Shadow. You know, big deal, obviously, and a newsstand too to get it in a, you know, 7.0. That's not bad, guys. Talk about bringing the heat. Godzilla number 1 in a 9.8. That's the first appearance of Godzilla in American comic books. You know, this is going for quite a bit. Check eBay. Here's one. If you guys want to talk about it, we could talk about it tonight. I would consider throwing it up. This is freaking nobody knows about this comic right now. I feel like this is a really cool comic book. This is King in Black, Venom versus Carnage. There's a different Inyuk Lee cover that gets all the love. But this is, like she says, Face It Tiger, right? Face It Tiger. You just lost the jackpot, and that's the alternate Inyuk Lee comic. That's the KRS exclusive. That's in a 9.8 white pages. This is a kick-ass comic book, guys. The Inyuk Lee regular cover goes for quite a bit, and this one I think is cooler. I mean, you remember that's the first Mary Jane as Carnage from a different reality that kind of, you know, shows up and pisses off Gwen. And so what I will say, if you love any of these books and you really want them, you can hit me up, like through IG or whatever, and we can talk. Year the Villain, number 3, Hell Arisen, first appearance of Punchline, first full appearance of Punchline in a 9.6. This is the B cover, the Federici cover, Riccardo Federici cover. Hard to get the light on that one. It's kind of a dark cover, but you know, she doesn't appear on the A cover either, so it's not like that's crazy, but it's actually the rarer cover. How much are we talking for this? You'd have to hit me up, bro. Like, I don't think I want to start that conversation on a live stream, but you can hit me up in person or through DMs. So guys, you know, I get it. Action figures? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I've got some stuff I'd put up for sale too, like some box stuff and some open stuff that's complete and good shape. Dude, so that's a good question, Lefty Chefy. A 9.6 on that one. I think on these, it's really prevalent on the A cover, but there's here, this will be kind of hard to show off. There's like this white see if I can get that to focus. See that like white, they're not really bindery tears, it's kind of more of a print tear. There's definitely oh, sorry. You're talking about the spider. But yeah, I think that's why that one got graded down. I mean, I would never advise doing this, but you could possibly resubmit it and get a 9.8 because the A covers had that as well. But a little bit less of it, but it's definitely a print error. And I think it's present on all copies. I can't confirm that 100%. But I think that's what's going on with that. Yeah, so this is my wife. She knows. Yeah, so yeah, I've got a lot of Marvel Legends. I've got some Star Wars Black series. What are you after, man? The Spider-Verse? The Gwen Stacy? Spider-Gwen? Yeah, it's kind of like a rub, but it's a weird rub because it's on all of them, and it's more of like, I think it's like where, because it's a cardstock cover, I think it's where it got folded over, like the ink didn't dry enough, maybe. I'm kind of guessing on that because it's a weird defect, but I see it on all of them that I've seen personally, and I've talked to some other people too. I've been like, hey, do you have that? And they said, yeah. They got 9/8. So I don't know if that grader just, you know, it's CGC. Maybe they had a bad day. Maybe they didn't get laid the night before. I don't know. But hey, it's still a 9.6. Oof. Yeah. Sorry. I don't have any SH Figure Arts stuff yet, unfortunately. I would love to. I tend to go for. So oh, the Spider-Man Unlimited, the first Shriek. Is that the one you're talking about, comic? Yeah, it could be. I don't know, man. It's kind of shitty. Like when if you guys don't know, like on my regular content, like I do preview videos on all my CGC submissions that aren't pre-screens. Like if I'm actually getting something graded, and that was one of the first videos I did, and I talk about that. I'm like, I have no clue how they're going to grade this because I know they take into account print defects, but like I feel like it's hit or miss, right? Like sometimes they realize it's a print defect, sometimes they don't. Yeah, if you're interested, if you're interested in that, Spider-Man Unlimited, if that's what you're talking about, make me an offer, man. I'll listen to it. I'm not going to try to, you know, ask for the moon on it or anything, but it is probably going to go up between now and when Venom 2 comes out. So I gotta keep that in mind. Oh yeah, but I mean, if oh dude, sorry, yeah, okay. There was like a few Spider-Man slabs in there. That one, that's a tough one, dude, because I can't find any sales data on it whatsoever. So that's why I was hoping for it to go to auction. Again, you can hit me up on a price on it, and we can talk. I might need to think about the price is the only thing, because I don't see any. I'll have to like log into like GPA analysis and see if there's any sales on it. I've only checked like eBay sold auctions, and I didn't see anything for it. So that's why it's tough to price, and I don't want to give it away. I hope you understand, dude. I hope you get it. And I think you were also the one talking to me too. Like, didn't you want to buy? You wanted to buy like a bunch of comics, right? Because I got some stuff I can work out with you for that. I've got like I've got these Gemini shipping boxes. I don't know if you guys have seen these yet, but these Gemini shippers, and they hold like probably about 25, 30 comics, and they're really nice. I was thinking about maybe filling those up and sending those out to you if that's what you were looking for. Because you were just looking for like straight up random comics, and I could do those for like, if I could fit like 25, 30 comics in them, I could probably sell them for like 80, 90 or so, and put in some kind of cooler stuff or whatever. Not like a real mystery box, but kind of just like a grab bag, right? Yeah, for sure, man. And if you, like I said, if you want to make me an offer, you can hit me up on IG, or we can talk about it. But I definitely want to do a little research, but yeah, hit me up, bro. You're in SoCal. I am in Washington State. So yeah, you want to buy a short box. The thing about shipping a short box, I would prefer to do that. If you want to buy a bunch of those, because you wanted to buy a short box specifically of comics, right? Like, I could ship off like a bunch of those to you. And you know, depending on what I throw in, we could kind of like talk the price on them, or we could discuss a rate or whatever. Yeah, dude, it's real. Some of that comment's going to run off, guys, because of the way I'm doing this. I'm not using StreamYard like a lot of streamers do. It's real tough on the grading on those things. I don't claim to be an expert. I will say I went 24 out of 25 on a 9.8 pre-screen. My last one I got back. So like I kind of am okay at spotting 9.8s, but when you're talking like difference between like an 8.5 and a 9, or you're talking difference between like a 9 and a 9.2, like it gets a little dicey, right? Same thing on the low grades sometimes. I will say if you plan on submitting it, here's my advice. I would wait, dude. The reason why I say that is because you're not going to get it back before the movie comes out at this point. And if that character dies in that movie, like that value on that book's going to tank. So specifically, if you're thinking about selling it, if you're thinking about keeping it, bro, that's totally all you know, keep it all day long or submit it and wait for it to come back. But if you're looking to sell it, if you're kind of speculating on it, I would consider holding it up. Okay, man, for sure. We'll definitely talk about it. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. I'm glad you came in. I'm sorry I didn't have what you're looking for, but you know, we can definitely talk. And if you're looking to trade some stuff, you know, let me know. Like I said, mostly Marvel Legends, mostly Black Series. I do have some other kind of rando stuff and some Transformers and stuff too, but most of it isn't for sale, but still. Yeah, if you're thinking about flipping, so yeah, I would wait. Consider selling it raw. But here's the deal: if you watch Venom 2 and she lives and she's going to become a character, and they're doing like this whole, you know, Spider-Verse thing inside the Sony movies or whatever, then go ahead and submit it then if you think it's high grade. Even if it comes back like a 9.6, like her book, what'll happen most likely with that, I should probably take this down because I'm just yakking over here. The book will probably plateau and then dip for a while. And then as like she's announced another project, it'll go back up. So that's what I would do with that one. Anybody have anything else that they saw tonight that I should put back up for auction? Otherwise, I'll probably end it soon. I will take other questions if people have questions or comments or anything like that. I will do it for a few more minutes. If there's anything you were really interested in, you know, bidding on or whatever, besides, you know, Chameleon, we talked. Let me know. Absolutely, dude. Anytime. Hit me up if you ever need help or advice. Just realize I'm just an amateur. Like, I mean, I think I do pretty well, but at the same time, like I don't want to steer anybody wrong, but I try to send you in the right direction at least. Make sure I didn't miss anything. So I think I'm probably going to wrap up again. I'll give it just another, because there's that lag. I'll give it a little bit here. Put you guys on the timer. But no, what I want to say is, like, as I'm kind of winding down here, is I really do appreciate all of you guys popping in here. First ever live auction. And you know, hopefully I'm gonna do a cooler one at some point, maybe next week. I'm hoping to do that. I gotta kind of schedule it. I do have to do it a little bit later at night just because of everything going on. You know, family life and watching my daughter and stuff like that. While my wife works and all those kinds of things. So I don't want her running around on stream or whatever on YouTube. Hopefully you guys understand that. And so I gotta do it after she goes to bed most of the time. Luckily my wife let me start a little bit early tonight because she was off. That was really cool. And thank you very much, honey. I appreciate that. And then hopefully we won't be going up against, you know, Very Gary and all that. Like I said, they were really cool about it. They, you know, a couple times I was in their chat and they said, you know, thanks for they said head over to Bronze Age Nerd, and hopefully some of you guys did that. That's really awesome of them to do that. That's super cool. They're class acts. So I appreciate that. Yeah, you have a good night too. I definitely want to say that you have been a positive approach. Definitely helped me with my comics. Got my wife interested. Oh, nice. Dude, that's badass. I'm very happy to hear that. He says even got my wife interested in comics again. And yeah, good night. I appreciate everyone hanging out. I'm long-winded. I'll try to wrap it up, but I do appreciate that. To all the winners, if you're still around here, if in case you missed it last time, I will be shipping out stuff, packing it up over the weekend, and shipping it out. If there's any kind of like loose ends or whatever, I'll communicate with you and we'll talk about it through DM or email or whatever. And I just appreciate everybody coming in here. Thank you very much for your support on the channel. I really appreciate that. Hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. I like to sign off by reminding everybody, hey. Read comics every day. Have a great weekend.